have the rod?
Are we on?
Yeah. Can we move this over there?
We good?
Yep, you're on.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. We are Dicey Adventures, and we are continuing our Tales of Talerian campaign. Happy Halloween, everybody.
We're going to have to take a picture with everybody.
Yeah, this is
We should have done it before we started. We can do it, yeah. We can do it.
Our
You mean
final
everyone
party
who's
member with the
dressed up,
massive
right?
hair has just arrived. Callie.
It is really massive. So much hair. No wonder Landon loved it. I know, it's so much hair.
All right, so before we get started, we're just gonna once again say thank you to everybody that's done art for us. Noctilucero, what's her name?
Crystal.
Just wanted to say thank you to Crystal, who did the original artwork for us. Wanted to thank Alec at Drawing Blank. He did the most recent ones, and then we just had at random. I'm thinking it's Random Dare cosplay, like Dare is in like in German. I could be wrong, but I was wondering.
It could be
Like Random Dare cosplay. So I just wanted to say thank you to everyone that's made artwork for us so far. We absolutely love it. So yeah, as you can see, we're all most of us are in costume. Sinjin's wearing his normal brightly colored getup.
I'm always in costume.
His lightsaber wielding
I don't
stuff.
dress up.
Fury doesn't dress up. Fury
Mainly
That's
because I
not
don't
true.
have
I remember
costumes.
they put makeup on you and did your hair.
That's right to
and-
hide you. That's very true. This is so much hair. How does it feel? It just feels like so much hair. It's so loud.
Do you want me to wear it?
Give you a break. We're all
Night time, you can have a second half.
Alrighty, so let's go ahead and jump into it.
I gain
So-
proficiency with a bow if I wear it.
Last we left off.
Gracie doesn't go up to 20 though, like mine. So.
Last we left off, you had entered into the city of Kragendoon, and you had taken out members of the Order of Daxur. Ones that had your once friend Vince. He had led you down into the tunnels into apparently their stronghold beneath the city of Kragendoon. You were able to best them. As Vince tried to escape, you were able to take his life and rested there for the evening. The following day, you decided to leave the place, make your way out, and as you exited the tunnel. It's a word. It's tunnel. As you guys exited the tunnel, you were ambushed by 3 other members of this order, but you had the jump on them because you had sent out Philo before that and scouted out to see where they were. So you killed them, continued on your way, making your way through the crowded streets of zombies, undead horrors that slowly walk the landscape. You entered a household, and Ash, with a very keen eye, being able to see past just the little bit of illusion magic and seeing the break in the dirt, unveiled what appeared to be a hidden compartment. You took some damage, necrotic energy, as you opened it, but you found inside a beating heart. As you put your ear up to it, you heard the boom, 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 boom. Continuing on through your adventures, you found 3 other hearts. Or did I say 2 other hearts? A total of 3.
You found 2 more, total of 3.
You found 2 other hearts. This being in reference to what you have learned from Enid about apparently a strange ritual that has been done and performed by these individuals. You found these and you've kept them with you in the bag of holding that you found earlier. You have journeyed to the edge of the city where you now are currently getting ready to set up watches for your evening's rest. You're looking out across the vast landscape, the open land that leads to Daxur Spire, the Whispering Woods the woodlands that kind of stretch almost all the way up to the city, about a quarter of a mile off. That these dead gray-black trees that stretch out south of the tower. You guys are looking out as you slowly see the landscape kind of slowly shift as you see undead walking back and forth. Who's taking first watch?
Do you say we are in all of our safe stuff?
You guys are all in the wall. You found a place within the wall. Ash has begun casting her, or as you're in there, you feel the now familiar but still strange presence of this strange sense of peace. Regardless of where you are, it feels like home.
And it's dark?
It is dark.
So, I mean, I can do it, but I wouldn't... Would you have disadvantage? Would I have disadvantage? Yeah, so...
Yep.
Someone wants to do it with me.
I can do it with you.
Okay.
You guys then.
So,
It's very brave.
alright, Ash and Callie, who's taking second watch?
I can take second.
Second, and then you two on third?
Sure.
Alright. So, Ash and Callie. You guys are on watch. Is
Oh,
there
wait.
anything
We can set up a fire though.
You can.
Before I go to sleep, since I'm on third watch, can I send a message out? So I
Sure.
don't leave
You
it
shouldn't
Yeah.
have you
Who
shouldn't
you
have
sending a message
disadvantage.
to my sister.
to? Okay.
Just want to say, if you haven't already returned home, you're probably safe to. The danger I thought was heading your way, I just killed again because I'm awesome.
That was exactly 25, wasn't it?
Yep.
Okay. Well, it's, kind of late. Killed? Again? What? Well, anyways, okay. We're already back home, so didn't wait too long. So, anyways, how's Fury doing? And I was wondering, I have his project.
My family's super impressed with me. Just so you guys know. I'm going to sleep.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So, Ash, Callie, go and make your watch. If there's anything you wish to discuss during this time, you may.
I don't think so. Can't think of anything.
I have no words for you.
I mean, I always ask questions.
Yeah, go for it.
Do you have any, siblings back home?
No, I don't have any siblings.
No?
No.
Or, family? Did we talk about that already? Did I already ask about family? No, okay.
Everybody has family.
Well, okay. I'm trying to get to know you better.
Do you have family? What's your family like?
I do. My parents are actually both trainers.
What do they
Horses,
train?
of course. And
What do they train them to do?
they train them for, to ride, with riders like me. Go into battle and stuff. Because they used to do this too, but now they retired.
Wait, they're dead?
They retired.
Oh, is that different?
Oh. Yes. They don't
Oh.
adventure anymore. Stopped working.
Oh. Didn't know people did that.
Oh yeah. They just have maybe switched what they did.
I'd like to retire someday.
That would be good. Oh wait, that's Trin's. Trin in the meantime. Okay, that's not Callie's stuff. Oh my gosh, sorry. I don't know. Anyway. Cool, well, good chat. Oh, do you have a favorite food? Because they were telling me that you really like pickled pig's feet, but I'm not really sure.
Don't. No, St. John just says that. Where's St. John sleeping?
He's sleeping off to the side, kind of near the entryway a little bit, kind of blocking the entryway.
Is he far from me?
Maybe 10 feet. 10 feet.
Is there a pebble sitting next to me?
Yes, there is.
I'm just gonna throw it at his face.
Okay.
Not hard, just like a little.
Make a. Are you trying to make an attack, or are you trying to just make a dexterity check?
Okay. Oh no. 7.
7. Sinjin, you're sleeping. Here's you kind of breathing a little bit from your sleep. You get a pebble lodged in your throat, and you are now choking. As this pebble, it was a great shot.
What, a 7?
I run over there.
Well, it was either going to hit you in the face, choke you, or
Alert the zombies.
This is worse.
so.
Just so you know, I was not aiming for that.
What do I need to make? A death saving throw? Am I dead?
Make a Constitution check for me.
Natural 20
Just a
crushes
check
it with
or a
his
saving
throat.
throw? Doesn't matter if
Toss
it's
some
saying 15.
dust.
15. You kind of spit it out.
Let's go back to sleep. Crazy dreams I'm having.
He's okay. He's fine. He's fine. I meant to just hit his nose or something, but he has such a big mouth that it just went right in.
True.
Can't help it. Yeah, but no, a favorite food. I really like strawberries. They're pretty good.
Strawberries.
Yeah.
Like your little grid here.
Yeah, no.
I get
Fury is empty.
All of you guys.
It's just you two. She's the only people she's really tough.
So far.
Sure, mine's all depressing. Death.
Yeah. Actually, his mom and dad died. Brother might have been in the cloaked gang. Vilboin visits her and tells her stuff. That's okay. Literally written down.
I mean, that's Enid.
Yeah, it's Enid.
She has a theme song.
Yeah, I don't have
Pretty
anything
sad.
else. Siblings next to you, 0.
All right, go ahead and make
He's like, I'm better at
both
this.
of you make a perception check as you are.
Nope, 9.
I have to switch
No, it's
dice.
dark. You're in trouble.
Yeah, I can't see it.
What's my 16.
That's good.
Okay.
Better.
Right. You look. You kind of stop and look out across the way, and you see maybe 100 yards away a couple zombies, and then they kind of still slowly shift off in the distance.
A lot of zombies here.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of sick of seeing the zombies.
Me too. Do you think we're almost done?
They said we've got to cross all the way to the tower thingy with the glowing stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't even know what's in there.
I don't even know how you guys know where you're headed.
We
now.
don't. We don't have any idea.
Oh.
We just go.
So you don't have any idea of what's in here?
No, not the clue.
We could
We have
completely
a
get
map,
ambushed.
but I haven't really looked at it.
You have a map
I think so.
of this place?
I'm pretty sure. I haven't looked at it much because it's
Who
boring.
has it?
I don't know.
What?
But it does exist, I swear.
So you have a map, but you don't know where it is, and you haven't looked at it, and you don't know who has it.
Exactly.
Okay. Cool. Well,
That has a lot of
I'd like to look at it. If you find it, just let me know.
Well, ask everybody. Someone will have it.
I will. I will ask.
Weren't you a part of the conversation where we were talking about the map, where we told Vince all about the secret map?
I don't know if I was standing there. Was I?
I mean, yeah, but we didn't really say,
We didn't look at it.
we just said we had a map.
I think Callie was there. I don't think Laura was there.
Got it.
So the rest of your watch goes by without a hitch. Fury, they come and wake you up. You guys go to sleep.
So how do spells work? If I use spells during this, would I still get them back after my second half of my rest?
If you would take first rest, or if you would take first watch, yes.
So I get half of them back. Or would I have them all back
first
now?
Watch?
What?
It's different when you take first watch.
No, well, I'm just saying. So, first
So
watch.
If I took first or last watch, I would definitely have all my spells back.
Mhm.
But I'm
Oh,
curious
by
how it
now.
would happen if I...
You don't have any of your expended spells yet. You haven't finished any portion of your long rest yet.
But I still wouldn't get any...
If you use the spell now, does he get it back after the
Yes.
second half?
Yeah, I would
I
say
see
so.
what you're saying.
I would say so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
Third watch, I think, would probably be no, because you're essentially.
Yeah, okay, then during my watch, I'm going to use. I have 4 uses total of alter self to just make myself look like a zombie as I'm doing my watch.
Okay. So you're just kind of sitting there, making yourself kind of the flesh kind of. Okay. Alrighty.
I will drop it before I wake up the next day.
Okay. So just kind of trying to get used to what it feels like, looks like, and kind of practice with it.
And just in case.
Okay. Very cool. All right. So you do that. Go and make a perception check.
7.
7. Yeah. You're kind of focused on the spells. You don't really notice anything during the watch. Watch goes by. Right. You wake up Enid and
Sinjin.
Sinjin's having a hard time waking up.
Yeah.
Sinjin,
Wake up!
wake up!
I'm awake.
So,
Nothing happened.
during this time,
Fortunate.
Ash, while you're asleep, your mind slowly drifts. You feel yourself walking through the wood. You see
Stride.
off in the distance, and it's a very heavy wood. There's lots of trees. You look up at the sky. It's in a perpetual state of dusk and dawn. As you look off, see through the trees a little bit, and you can see what appears to be the opening of the cave. You slowly begin to approach, walking. Take a step forward. Enter in underneath the mouth of the cave. 2 sets of bright, glowing golden eyes sit before you. Ones that you've been seeing over and over again. And you hear in your voice, in this state of dreamlike state, come in a little bit closer. See who you truly are, child. What do you do?
I'm gonna go closer.
Okay. The eyes slowly back up as you continue walking in. Take each step slowly forward again. Your foot hits a little bit of water. The golden light of these eyes begins to kind of fill the room with some sort of luminescence. You take a deep breath, but you don't see the eyes anymore. And your eyes shift and look down towards the water. And you see your reflection. The unsleek queen is looking back at you. And your vision fades. And you go back to sleep in a fit. So, Enid and Sinjin.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you guys doing as you are taking your watch?
It's kind of a personal question.
Oh.
They are best friends, she dreams. I don't know.
What?
No, I mean, no, like, saying in her sleep is what I meant, like, talking in her sleep.
You're talking in your sleep?
I'm not talking in
No,
my
listen
sleep.
to Kelly in her sleep.
Just kidding.
That's all you do the entire time.
So, The view from here is definitely not like home.
Yeah. Did you choke on a rock while you were sleeping? Never mind.
Not that I know of.
Okay.
Why?
It was a weird dream. Doesn't matter. Just pull a sword. So I'm gonna take a swig of water.
Well, speaking of weird dreams,
Yeah.
the other night, I guess I called upon the Veiled One again.
Good? Bad? Indifferent?
I mean, she seems slightly agitated.
Did you keep annoying her?
Yeah,
Well, she's a god. She's probably got other people.
but she did help, I think. So you know how Vince, was it Vince who called me, I'll call my dad a guardian?
Yeah, I said you were a child of a guardian. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess my family has been guardians for a long time.
Guardians of like Daxur or the Veiled One or
Yeah, for the Veiled One. So I guess this path I'm on is not so strange.
so what do these people have to do with the Veiled One?
Well, they're disrupting death.
With undeath.
Yeah. And she's not happy about it.
Did she give you any clues what we're supposed to do?
She,
Go in this room,
yeah.
destroy this box, and the world will be saved, and you'll be a hero.
I mean, I think the gods like to speak more vaguely.
That's annoying.
It is.
It's real annoying.
It is. I think they think it's fun.
That's why I'm not a cleric.
She did. She did talk to me about the death blossoms.
The Death Blossoms.
Yeah.
The stories are very simple for you.
Yeah.
You recognize that easily.
I know about the Death Blossoms.
I mean, I
It's
do too.
it's the lore of it's the lore of Dolterra.
I meant to
Yep.
read up on it and forgot.
Yep.
So yep.
Sinjin understands this.
Yep.
I don't, but Sinjin does.
Well, I guess someone is using them for assassinations and stuff that aren't what the Veiled One wants. So she wants me to kind of figure that out. I wonder if that's not related to this order of Dexor.
So to give you guys some background, which is what Sinjin would tell you.
Right.
Yes.
Because I'm just saying this is something that your class would definitely know. It's the story of the formation of Dolterra. The Death Blossoms is a group of assassins, very skilled. There are only 16 total at a time. 8 masters, 8 apprentices. The last that has been heard of them was in the formation and foundation of the Unified Kingdoms of Dolterra. They consulted their auguries in accordance with the Veiled One and were sent and killed every single member of the royal family in each of the kingdoms. Every single family member, everybody that had a blood tie to be able to take claim to the throne, died at the same hour, same minute, same second on that day.
Do we know this is a Vanguard campaign too?
No.
Okay. I'm just remembering it from there. Okay.
So,
And that's the last thing we heard about. How long ago was that?
that was 250 years ago.
250 years ago.
Okay. So the Veiled One saying that they're being,
Manipulated.
but they don't.
Something is blocking her orders and telling her
And
children.
has for 250 years.
No. More recently.
So she uses the Death Blossoms?
Well,
The Veiled
she
One?
did until recently.
Right, but she would send them out to do stuff.
Yeah.
And now she can't.
Yeah.
Possibly because of this order of Daxur.
I mean, that's my assumption, that she kind of comes, gives me a little information, and then poofs away. So I didn't really get to ask too many follow-up questions.
What do you think the odds are of us crossing this place completely undetected, opening the door to the tower, which is unlocked? There's a big old glowing heart there. We stab it, save the world.
I mean, I'm saying it's not out of the realm of possibilities,
Okay.
but I'm gonna say it's low.
I think we should spend a good amount of time studying at least the first floor of that tower, so that if we get there, we have a plan in case we're being chased and we have to get in real quick.
Yeah.
Since we know all the traps and stuff.
And I know you and I have been looking at it a lot, but we should probably get the rest on board in case we get split up or
We
something.
make sure that we have a good plan based on the map that we don't physically have.
Yeah.
Of how to possibly get in there based on the traps and stuff.
Okay, so what you do know is that at the entryway that there is only one entrance into this, and it is the front door.
Okay.
You do know that there are 7 glyphs of warding.
Okay.
Each requires magic of a certain kind to be cast at it in a certain order. That order is revealed on the map, as was written down by the author of this map. Necrotic, Radiant, Fire, Force, Poison, Cold. How many is that? 6. And Lightning. If not done in that order, it says on there, a blast of necrotic energy that will instantly kill any individual. It has been determined that it is the Finger of Death spell. Or no, power word kill. It's scrawled in the side on the note.
Right.
So that much. So that you definitely know. As soon as you enter into there, the main foyer, it is a circular chamber. Based upon that, once you get into that main foyer, there's nothing except for different paths to take. It is essentially an entryway into the tower. Beyond that, then you have visual maps and stuff, but it says once the door is sealed again, the trap resets. The wards reset.
Got it. Okay. Here's the cat.
So, you guys want to go make perception checks?
Guess so. 12. We're really focused on this map.
6.
6. Okay.
Real focused on this map.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. So, yeah, it doesn't appear. There doesn't appear to be anything. The ward that Ashlyn has provided for you all has definitely aided in your respite. There's been no incursions. There's you during your watch. You've seen a couple of zombies get close, but they don't even notice anything, and continue walking past the exterior through the little hole in the wall that you're able to look out. So you all gain a full rest. Your evening goes by without issue, and you wake up the next morning. Ash, what color are you? Based on that dream.
They're going to say, based on my conversation with Callie. I was like,
Just feel anyone watching, like, what color are you?
Probably a little, probably springy.
Spring.
Kind of reddish orange. Not spring, summer.
Summer.
Yeah.
I would say that you were predominantly that color.
Yeah.
Much like your hair.
Yep.
This evening.
how many hit dice do you get back from that?
Which is strange, based on
Rounded
what
up.
you had just been, which was more blue.
Everything's rounded
So
down.
I've got 2 back.
So, you all wake up the next morning. It is very visible. the change. And
Has she been this color before?
she has been.
It was after the conversation with what's his butt, right?
Cauldron.
Yeah.
Carden.
But it wasn't as vibrant or as bright as what it is now.
Best to just leave her
Just have
alone.
And she wasn't that color when I had watched with her, right?
No.
No.
Hey, Ash.
Mm-hmm.
Is everything okay? She's a different
think
color than
everything's-
she was when I
She
talked
does
to her.
that, but this is extreme.
So are we going to go kill some zombies or something? What are we doing?
Yeah, actually,
I think
I
we
know
need
in
a
the morning you do your little ritual thing and commune with nature and get ready
What?
for the day.
I do that sometimes. I don't do that every morning.
Prepare your spells.
That's what I
that's
mean,
you're
but
hinting at.
I didn't know.
Okay.
Anyway,
Gotcha.
so that map that we have of the tower we're going to, in case we reach there today, we're going to have to do some spells in a certain order that's on this map. But I want to make sure that we have the ability to do all of these things because I don't.
Fury, make an intelligence
You
check.
guys are pretty versatile.
And what stuff do we have to do?
Well,
7 different
7.
types of magic.
we need. Can one of you guys do something necrotic?
Yes.
And you got radiant,
Yeah.
sacred flame. Right?
Oh, sure.
Yes.
Fire.
Yes.
Also,
This is the one I'm worried about. Force.
I think I can do that.
I thought Fury did some sort of thunder thing. Is that not
No lightning.
force damage?
Eldritch Blast is force, and Magic Missile is force, but I don't know what else is force.
Thunder wave?
No.
That's the issue I'm
thunder.
worried about. Is we also need poison, cold, and lightning.
I got lightning.
Okay.
I think
Don't
I
you
can
have
do
lightning
poison.
maybe?
Is
Like sometimes you don't do it, and
that's-
sometimes you do
is
do
Ray
it.
enfeeblement?
It's necrotic ability.
I feel like I should be able to do shocking grasp without physically attacking her. Can I attack a rock?
Oh,
So you want to do shocking grasp?
Yeah.
Okay, roll a d20.
10.
10. It hits the rock. Roll a d6. Anytime you roll a spell attack that deals damage,
You have to see what type of damage it does.
I thought that was just for fireball.
no.
Well, this is the learning experience for us all.
Yes, it
This
is.
is also when we all die of Finger of Death if it gets the
Oh.
wrong spell.
That's what I was trying to say. If he thinks he can do lightning and then he ends up doing thunder, then we all die.
What does it turn out to be?
Fire.
Fire.
Yeah, that's not lightning.
It should have been.
So you can't do anything then.
I think I would do it again. Like,
Roll.
just keep.
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Go ahead, roll a d6.
Lightning this time.
And it breaks the rock in your hand.
That's what it's supposed to do.
Yeah, but we need to know that it's going to do that every single time.
It should.
Actually, I don't really know.
So you
that
do it a
told
couple
me
more
that.
times and
But
it
it has to be the right
changes. There's ones where it just you feel it rumble from your hand and
You tell us that.
you're starting to get a little bit concerned about that. But
So the reason I bring this up is, according to the map, if we don't do them in the correct order, we die.
All of us.
Well, I think whoever does the wrong spell, I imagine, dies with a spell called Power Word Kill. I'm pretty sure it only affects one person, probably the one doing the spell, but if that's not super consistent and we don't have any force damage, this could be a problem.
So why are we going again?
Well, we're trying to save the world.
Are we?
Yes.
And
You
if
see,
we
I gotta
die
say,
on
you
the
seemed
way?
more on board with this yesterday.
Yeah. Well, we didn't know this yesterday.
Well, we've had this map for a while. We've been looking at it and talking about it.
You've been reading it very thoroughly, I see.
Yes.
We're now discussing this.
I didn't know about it really much. A lot.
I didn't know the instant dead thing.
Well, we just kind of were. That's why we're talking about it now before we get there, and it happens.
Right when we're over halfway through. It's a good time.
I thought so.
So, what damage do we have covered? Necrotic?
Got necrotic
Radiant.
and radiant
I can do poison.
and poison.
I can do fire.
Okay.
I can do cold.
Okay.
I can do lightning.
Okay.
So, but can you do all those? Like,
Yeah.
No, she has spell slots for all of them. Yeah. So what
Force
about
is what we're worried about.
force?
I can't do any. I mean, I can brute force, but that's not probably what it means.
Yeah, same here.
I don't even know honestly what other spells do it other than those two that I mentioned.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast, which none of us have, and Magic Missile.
And spiritual weapon.
Those force damage?
The target takes force damage equal to 1d8.
There we go.
Spiritual weapon? Does.
Yeah.
I thought it was radiant.
I thought it was too.
But it must be force damage. Yeah.
So I was just thinking of things that hit, and I was like,
Fantastic.
That's
That's
good
a
to know for
spiritual
later.
weapon.
That's great. I really didn't remember. I was like, whoa. I was like, I don't know if any of those spells. Yeah, that works.
Okay, so we've got the types covered.
Okay, so
Maybe,
Crisis averted right there. Nice.
Or is crisis not averted?
Maybe until you figure out your whatever's going on, maybe you don't do the spells when we get there.
Probably best.
You can keep a lookout.
Thanks.
That's
Well, you
important.
blast zombies.
no one's
with any of
very
that,
cheerful
that's
this
great.
morning.
I'm trying to keep spirits up, but it's really difficult this morning.
I know they're
We're
all
in
going
a
down.
place where everything is dead and we found hearts under the ground.
That's exactly when you've got to keep your spirits up so we can get out of here alive.
That won't actually make things any better. You're still just as likely to die if you're in a good mood.
I don't
know
think
if I
that's
agree with
true.
that.
Well, we'll see.
I can survive even if I'm in a bad mood.
He's very good at it. We've
Can
noticed.
Hey, for Fury, that's pretty positive right there. He's getting on board.
Huh.
Also, I
Did
feel
he
less
die?
safe as we're sitting here longer. Does the home thing go away, or does it stay if we're just hanging out?
Stays.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, she can. Keeps going.
So, we're hoping, based on... We all learned that letter, or what? We all learned the one thing, right?
Yeah, we all learned the one from the
We all learned the
first
letter.
one. Yeah, the letter that was with the
About the person
Heart.
dead,
I am the only one
stay and
left now.
destroy it,
Yeah.
and okay.
kill the other. Shouldn't you find this?
I think our hope is that whatever is causing all of this is within the tower somewhere. We should be able to get around pretty much all of the traps based on... you want to show her the map? Based on this,
I
and
guess we
look...
trust you.
So he pulls out a map. There is no moonlight to shine it on, but you have retraced the map.
I was working on
you're working on
retracing it.
retracing the map. So you
Okay.
pull out your finished map. It is a literal layout of the tower. There's only 2 rooms that do not have any writing on them besides what they are. Treasure hoard, which is located in the bottom, and there's nothing there.
Mhm.
It says treasure hoard ? And then at the very top it says private library. Those are the only 2 spots that have question marks above them.
Is anything in with the writing and stuff, if I look at it, does it give me any clue where a source of necrotic infinite power would be?
I have no idea.
Like, this is nothing like that. No.
But-
Make an Arcana check.
This is labeled
But I
distinction.
feel that the source can't be in the tower if they're
19.
trying to get in the
19.
tower.
You are assuming that once you get in the tower and follow kind of the paths and make it through, that you might discover more based on your adventure into it. You assume that whoever compiled this information did so, and you don't know beyond that. It's just, yeah.
Do you guys think that that shopkeep guy is now dead?
Hang on.
His name
It's
is
not
like-
Archibald.
Leopold.
Archer Leopold.
Do you guys think that
I was thinking, yeah, Archibald.
maybe in his youth he was some sort of adventurer and in with these people, and that's why he had the map, and then they knew where to go find him and kill him because he used to be the traitor?
He did say that, didn't he? That he
He used to do stuff,
Stuff.
but do you think he was involved with all this?
Odds
I
are
mean-
somehow he was if he has this map.
And if they were after.
I mean,
I
somehow
don't
they had
know.
to know he had the map.
Who's this guy?
Shopkeeper.
He was a shopkeeper. We saved his life, and then he died anyway. It's really sad. It was a pretty heroic moment for me, to be honest.
But you didn't save him.
Well, I did, but then those people that we killed down there, we killed them once before, and we left them, and the people in the town were going to burn their bodies, and they did. And then they apparently reformed and came back after we left and killed them anyway.
In all fairness, we couldn't have seen it coming.
No.
Sounds horrific.
That's why we got to get in there and find whatever's causing all this, hopefully, and put an end to it.
Let's do it.
All right.
What were the types of things we need again?
Necrotic.
Necrotic, radiant, fire, force, poison, cold, lightning. I just want to make sure that someone had them prepared because I can do
I
nothing.
have cold, poison, fire, lightning.
So, question.
Okay.
Does the ring still do necrotic? Because that's not really me casting it.
If you cast it through the ring, which you can do
Okay.
once.
So
Yes.
save that one so we have a for sure necrotic.
And then Enid
You've
can
got
do
radiant and you've got
and
force. You've got the rest.
And you can do necrotic if needed too.
Fantastic.
Yes, but casting it through the ring is guaranteed necrotic. Yes.
Okay.
So, anything else we need to do before we head across this wonderful place?
Oh, no. Even when you cast the spell normally, it's only when it's lightning, fire, or thunder.
Okay.
Anytime it's any of those damages,
Okay.
that's when you roll.
So, chill
So
touch.
chill touch would
Chill
still
touch
work,
is
too.
fine. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's only those
Okay.
ones that the magic is infused.
Okay.
All right. So what are you guys doing?
What is our plan?
Turning around.
We're getting across here.
Turning
I
around and
assume we're going to try to sneak
Uh-huh.
across this place the best we can,
The
ducking in
place
places.
with the thousands of zombies.
So as you look out, you can see that there's the open plains in front of you. There are large rocks, boulders that dot the landscape every now and then, but it's fairly open. There's the forest, the whispering pines that lead up across. They're about a quarter of a mile away from where the city starts. There's an open plain to get to that.
Could we theoretically burrow underground and just constantly move underground all the way over there?
I mean, in theory. But it could cause a cave in at any point.
But
I don't know
also
how great the
probably,
ground is. And
How do
then,
we know where we're going?
that's true too.
You go forward.
how many people can be invisible?
What
Two.
if I cast silence? Can it move with us?
It's on the spot that you choose.
Okay.
I mean,
So
we
we
can do
going-
this well, I don't know if you prepared it because you're doing the other things, but we can be
I
stealthy
prepared
with.
it. I'm just going to have to be careful with how much magic I use if I have to do all that once we're there.
Yeah. So, the question is, do we want to dart across the straight path, hide behind boulders, or head for the forest of unknown, maybe safety or maybe more danger?
So there's a lot of boulders that could cover us on the way.
There's not a lot. There are some.
You guys don't feel safer with the forest?
I definitely feel safer with the
I
forest.
think the forest might be better.
I'm just afraid
Did
that
we
if we're
find any of that stinky stuff from Vince?
Yeah,
You have a jar of
I
it.
got some stinky stuff.
We should use that.
We should, that's why I've got it. Yep. Let's lather ourselves in this and then head for the forest.
There's enough for 3 applications.
Okay.
And I can possibly use some magic to replicate the scent on 2 others.
You can?
It's worth a shot.
All right.
and we can just stay on the outskirts of the forest. We don't have to like go deep in the forest. We can just stay on the edge.
Or the
Yeah,
2
try a
people
small
that can
face
go
paint.
invisible don't put it on.
Yeah, and then you keep an extra 2 uses.
No.
Only 2 can go invisible.
So
Right,
that
so if 2 people went invisible,
then
and
you
then
3 have it on.
I can cast.
oh, I was gonna say, I
pass
thought you were
without
gonna
trace.
cast your thing that made it smell like it.
I
Well, we better do it
Okay, we're
fast.
going. Put on the stuff.
All right,
You
figure out-
you see a zombie kind of like looking through the window.
Does it see us?
No. of the house area.
It just like slowly continues on.
Ugh. It's horrible.
All right, let's put the face paint on the 3 girls. You and I can go invisible if we need to, but we can try to sneak without.
And I can cast my magic.
Yep. All right. Is that a good plan?
What are you casting your magic on?
So which way are you heading?
Prestidigitation. I
across
can
the
cause
fence?
it.
For the forest.
Odor.
The quickest
Yeah.
way
Gotcha.
to cover in
So
the
I'm
forest.
replicating the smell of
So
the mask.
you have face paint, you have face paint, and you have face paint of smelliness.
Yeah.
My jar is gone.
Okay.
You still have a jar.
So, are you casting Pass Without a Trace? How long does that last for?
I must put that on.
10 minutes or an hour?
10 is ringing a bell. 10 minutes?
10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to move quick.
Alrighty. So, you cast the spell. You drop your... As you do that, you drop the so I need everybody to make a stealth check.
Plus 10.
Plus 10. If you are wearing the face mask, it is plus 5 to your stealth. In addition...
In addition to our own
And
plus
so
five.
plus 15.
Does the prestidigitation help at all?
No.
Like I dropped
Unfortunately
the
not.
dust.
It-
Something. Yeah.
38.
38.
Thank
Okay.
you very much.
28.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Natural 1.
Oh no.
At least you're invisible. He's
Okay.
invisible. Does he get advantage
I'm
on
not
stealth?
He's not invisible yet.
I tripped at the beginning before we left. That's fine.
22.
22. Okay.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Do you
So
realize
guys...
I got the chills.
how unrealistic, like, how much someone would have to be messing up for this being, like, or the craziness that happens with natural 20s?
It's great.
I'm
That's the fun
trying
of
to
the
think of, like, real life. Like, what would a natural 20 and natural 1 be? Like?
Natural one is you
ones
ran
all
into
the
the door
time.
frame.
Yeah.
I do that all the time.
So, you guys begin making your way out. You walk for
Maybe now.
3-4 minutes along the wall, kind of creeping up and down. You get out of the wall, walk along the outskirts of it. You get back in, walk along the inside, kind of going slowly, jumping up, moving, going. At about 5 minutes in to your stealthing towards the forest, because it's still to the south a little ways. It's a quarter of a mile away from the wall, but you have to get to that portion of the wall to then cross into it. At that point, you all kind of hop across this spot where there is it's just a small ledge, maybe a 5-foot jump that each of you are kind of crossing. Fury, as you land, you're the last one to jump, and for some reason the rock crumbles. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Who's right in front of him? Who's right in front of him?
8.
Let's go ahead and get a marching order real quick. Who would be leading,
I
realistically?
mean,
Probably
me.
you.
yeah.
You.
One of you
Okay.
two,
That's
that's
perception.
All right,
perception.
Ash.
Yeah,
So
you.
you're Ash. Go and get your minis and put them out for me so I can see.
Odds are
in the
eventually
line.
I will roll above a 10.
Yeah, you just gotta get it out.
I don't know when that will be. I might be dead by the time I do it.
Like
Yeah,
this?
that's a 2.
Probably. Yeah.
Probably.
Make
That's a
perception
6.
checks, St.
Oh, good.
We're getting higher.
Oh, 16. That was no.
Okay.
Back down.
6.
No.
Oh no.
Yeah, this isn't.
Fury, your hands slip off and you begin falling. It's a 10-foot drop. You take
No.
I've gotten 2 above 10 in like 20 rolls.
4 points of bludgeoning damage, and your head smacks against one of the walls, and your vision kind of blurs for a second. You don't notice anything.
We didn't hear it.
We're doing great.
No, you guys are moving forward.
Good job.
After about 10 more feet of movement, you hear this.
What's that?
You guys look back and you don't see Fury.
Dang it.
Fury, you look off to your left, and you see 3 undead that are kind of.
If you're invisible right now, this isn't fun.
They turn. And
Is he
look right
invisible?
at you.
No.
But he fell down, so I said if I turn around.
Do we hear that?
Is there anything on the other?
What?
Well, I'm in like a alleyway, aren't I?
So you essentially were jumping across the wall. You guys went up on top of the wall. We're kind of going across. You hit a spot and you fell down, and so you fell 10 feet to where the wall is, and so directly it's a vertical face, but it's open above, and so the wall juts out. There's an alley. There's the open road off to your left. Some structures, but you see 3 zombies that were kind of just meandering about over here that have and turned and seen you.
Do we hear anything?
So what are you doing in this moment?
I guess first reaction is I would go invisible.
Okay, so you cast invisibility on yourself. They begin rushing towards you, but not knowing where you are now. Did you see this? No. Okay, that was the first one.
So they're
Yeah. I can get you with one.
Did you put the stink on? The stink.
no, he's got
The
the fake
girls have the
stink.
stink.
Oh, he's got the fake
So-
stink.
2 of them reach out, gnawing, trying to get a hold of you. The third one reaches out. What's your armor class?
11.
Okay. It reaches out, gets a hold of you, and just takes a bite.
He's a zombie.
So you take...
Turn you into a zombie.
No.
Not.
Not.
We're gonna have to chop off whatever
Take
part
10
got bit.
points. I rolled an 8 on the D8.
Oh,
Fortunately
he's
for
still
you.
down life, isn't he?
Yeah.
Oh no.
But you
you're
have
down to
another
2
day
days.
taken off, yeah.
Yeah.
It's about to get real fun, guys.
Real.
I need you to
real
make a
bad.
Constitution saving throw.
Do we now notice zombies running
Not
over
that.
and attacking nothing?
You've heard
I'm gonna turn around
below
and
you.
arrow.
All right,
arrow.
25.
25. Yeah, you're like, nope, not letting that go away. You feel the spell kind of fade for a second. You're like, nope.
You got it back at
but
the
yeah,
right time.
yeah, it's
Can
okay.
I use my stealth arrows?
You can. No. First, you have to run there.
Gonna
Make
run
a perception check.
I'm gonna look. 17.
17. You look down. You see 2 zombies, and you see one bite at nothing. You see a little bit of blood come into its mouth.
I'm gonna shoot at that one first.
Okay, go and make your 2 attack rolls. What's everyone else doing?
I'm gonna keep a lookout around us.
Go and make a perception check.
23.
I'm gonna go look as well.
Okay, so go and make a perception check.
I guess I'm going to look for what she's shooting at.
Okay.
Yeah.
If it's bad, then I'm
Yeah,
gonna
well, you
react
see-
based on it.
Okay, so what are your 2 attacks?
23 and natural 20.
Okay, so go and roll your attacks.
Okay, so this is the first one. 20. This is my 23.
Okay.
2, 7.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. So 2, 7, 14.
14's enough. It stands back up.
What the?
What the heck?
Shoot him again.
So
You could.
you just see 2 black arrows like stick into its head and it falls down to the ground. Yeah, so it's no longer in melee right now. It fell down. It's beginning to stand back up. Well, I guess it is still in melee. It's on the ground though.
Prone.
You fire 2 shots and does that, and you see the 2 zombies and begin climbing the rocks trying to
And
get
you're
up
just
to you. Okay. So you said you will
Until
roll a
you tell me
perception
to
check.
stop.
Yeah,
Right,
16.
16. You see Callie fire 2 arrows down silently. Don't even hit. So what are you doing?
I'm not sure.
Can I go over to where the zombies are climbing up and just get my swords ready if they come in range? Just try to knock them back
I guess
down.
I'll get out.
Whatever's not loud.
Spiritual weapon.
Probably not.
Yeah, I'll get out spiritual weapon.
Okay, so crit it out down near where they are. Or, okay.
Yeah.
So you create this spectral tombstone that forms. All right. What'd you roll on your perception?
21.
21. You look around. You look off in the distance, maybe about 120 feet, and you see what appears to be this lone figure.
It doesn't appear to be
Gray
large.
skin, and you see this long thing hanging down from its mouth. And you can just kind of see it like looking off in this direction.
There's an undead elephant looking at
And
us.
it's human sized. It's human sized.
It's like a person elephant.
And you see it begins.
Ew. Oh, it's running, guys.
Starts running towards you guys.
Oh, crap.
Okay. Okay. You pull out. You can go and make attack if you want to.
Okay.
So go and roll your d20. You pull out your swords,
If
just
they-
ready if they.
Once they get up, I'm going to try and knock them down.
Okay.
Wait, so did you jump down?
I'm on the wall, but they're climbing
And
up.
your spell attack modifier.
Oh yeah, sorry, I couldn't
didn't.
think.
They're climbing
11.
up.
The two that weren't on
They've
you are
got
now
8 armor
climbing up.
class. Okay, go and make a roll.
So I'm
Which
ready
one are
to
you attacking?
attack them.
Oh,
The one that's on the ground that's already been attacked, or
did I see that one pop back up?
you see it slowly beginning to rise back up?
All right, so I'm gonna go for that one.
Okay, so roll with advantage because it's prone.
Well,
'Cause it's
if
like
I already attacked.
No, go and
So
roll again.
to see if you do better.
Oh,
Okay.
so-
So if it's a natural 20, then it does double damage.
Oh, I
that's
see
the
what you're
point of it,
saying.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay.
It's
So
got one, so
It's a D8, right?
Mhm.
So
Okay.
8.
8 points of damage. Yeah. Whack. No, it does not get back up as it goes down. All right. That one's down. So you are no longer in melee combat with any of them.
How tall is the wall?
10 feet.
10 feet up. Yep. Callie, we're back to, so you're just prepared. You're watching down. You see that the two of them have started looking up and begin climbing the wall. They have not noticed you anymore. So they're focused on what they can see. So go ahead and, what are you doing?
I'm going to cast invisibility and use my thing to go.
Invisible.
Right. I'm going to recast invisibility because I can use my thing to go 10 feet in the air onto the wall.
Okay. So no one sees it. You feel pretty cool about it. You kind of take a couple steps and you jump in the air and jettison yourself up, back on top.
And then I want to...
Callie, you hear next to you.
Then I want to whisper to Enid, cast silence. Now.
Okay.
So you hear that. You're next. What are you doing?
I'm gonna shoot that one that stood up again.
No,
Unless that one's gone.
no, Enid
It's gone.
already
Okay.
took it out.
Then I'll shoot the one.
Go
that's
and
crawling.
make 2 attacks. Okay. What are you doing? Or Enid, what are you doing?
I guess I'm casting silence.
Okay. What are you doing?
Is that thing still running at us?
It is.
24 and
How close
27.
does it appear to be?
It is about 60 feet away now.
Everybody else seems preoccupied, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have anything quiet.
Oh no.
You could try to get one of our
You did
attention.
silence, though.
Yeah, but that's only a 20-foot radius or something.
I have nothing quiet.
What are you
You
doing?
just hold.
What about
What, something-
Dangle there soon.
If it only makes a sound when you cast it, it would still be quiet. I don't know what you're planning on doing.
Oh, did you cast silence?
Yeah.
Okay. So silence has been cast.
Which means
So if any of your spells have verbal,
Ugh.
it cannot work in the silent spell.
Sorry.
Well, then I will summon my spiritual weapon using the golden circlet. Because that doesn't say it takes anything.
Okay.
And it's not close enough to use it yet, so I'll wait until it gets close enough to actually hit it. It's
Okay, you
within
guys
30
watch
feet.
as this spinning sphere about this big of golden flame that is just spiraling constantly, almost at a unbelievably pace, but you can still see some of the flames licking off to the sides. Okay, so you're all up there.
Did you get my damage for?
Oh, what'd you roll? What'd you do?
So the first arrow, I would have watched to see if any of them went down from this. So the first one I hit with 27, 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage. It stays down. So first
And
one
the
goes
second
down.
one I hit 24, 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. It's still kind of
Silent.
yeah. You see this
I would
figure.
shoot another arrow when I can.
Okay. Making its way towards you. Seeing stuff.
Is the other guy high enough for me to attack him yet? The one that she just shot?
Yeah.
All right, 2 attacks. Does 14 hit?
14 does it.
Just 12 hit?
Yes, 12 does it.
Oh, okay.
These are not.
I didn't think about it, but when I first did invisibility, I could have just been up there.
16 total damage.
But then again, Fury probably wouldn't have thought of that
How
at the
much?
time.
16 total.
He was
Total?
panicking.
Okay.
It's true.
But 9 for the first one, and if he goes down on that, then I'm gonna wait and see if he gets back up, and then
He does get back up.
I hit him again with the second one that I hit
Yeah.
and do
He does not get back up. It's like...
I actually could have hit it because I had within 60 feet with spiritual weapon. I was reading the bottom one.
Oh, okay. So you cast it out to within 60 feet. Okay.
So I can't hit it.
Okay.
But whenever.
So you see this thing charging towards you. Its tongue.
It's ghastly.
Cool. Happy
Okay.
Halloween.
So
I love it.
You do have to roll to hit.
Yeah, I was
yeah,
trying to
so
remember
go
what
and
to
make
do.
that.
I just saw you have the damage
I was
dice.
like, I don't know what to do with
Roll
this
it away.
anymore. It's been a while.
There's a pencil.
Ah, thank you. It's no longer the wall.
You do.
11.
11 does not hit.
Okay. Well, it's okay. I didn't even know I could hit anyways.
Okay. So what are you guys doing?
Do I mean, I assume I've noticed this big thing she's put out.
You see it appear down there in the middle of
Yeah.
the thing, and you see it like sweeps across, and you see this thing.
We see the thing.
Yeah, you all see this thing running.
Can I
So
shoot it?
Can I
Or can we?
send my spiritual weapon as close as I can get?
20 more feet closer. Okay. All right. Do you want to hold an action or anything? You can hold it.
Yeah, hold it until
You want to hold.
he gets in range.
Okay. You want to make an attack with your spiritual weapon. You technically can't hold a bonus
Oh.
attack. It's one of those weird
the
things.
spiritual. Okay.
I'll say if you're
So-
not, I will say it makes sense to me. Like if you're holding your action prepared, ready to use your attack with the spirit, that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
You're waiting to use it. So you're waiting for it to get close enough. What are you doing?
Can I shoot that far?
Yeah, easily.
I would shoot.
Okay, so you're gonna take 2 shots. What are you doing?
Do we still not really know where Fury is?
You
I
heard
do,
me
I heard him.
say that.
And you talk to me.
Yeah.
He's right here.
How
Yeah.
far are we from the forest?
No, you guys are all pretty close to each other. So yeah, you heard that Fury's
How
up
far
there.
are we from the forest?
You still have probably another quarter of a mile on the wall, and then a quarter of a mile to the forest. So you're about a half mile away from the forest.
Cool.
No, ghoul.
Oh, cool. Cool. Right.
Actually, gassed.
I don't want to do anything loud or anything because
Well, goodbye, viewers.
I don't know how to-
Okay, so while you're thinking of what you're doing, go and make 2 shots.
I've got to pee.
Go ahead and make your attack action as it's running forward.
14?
Do I?
What are you doing?
I think I will, since they're still attacking, cast slow on the guy way out there.
Okay, and invisibility will drop.
Visibility would drop, and since I'm in silence, I'm using subtle spell, which means I can't do heightened spell. I'll just step out of the silence first,
Okay.
and then cast using heightened spell.
Okay. So he has disadvantage on the save.
14 hit?
Are you casting it? I'll say you cast it first. 6 plus 0. Constitution save or wisdom save? No, it doesn't matter. Plus 0 on both. So he rolled a natural 20 on the other one. So it's a good thing you did that. Nicely done. So yeah. So he is slowed. So he has -2 to his AC. So what did you roll for your
And
attacks?
half speed.
And half speed.
Nice.
14
14. That hits.
and 23. Okay,
Both
so I
hit.
just want to make sure the 14
Yep.
hit.
Go ahead and attack with your spiritual weapon.
23.
23 hits.
7 and 13, so 20.
20
points
total
of
damage.
Yeah.
10 points of damage.
10 points of damage. Okay. All right. Is anyone else doing? Okay. So
I don't have any long distance stuff, so I'm just
he's
going
he's about 20 feet away now.
Whenever it's my turn
but he's
again,
off the wall, though, right?
Yeah, he's on the ground.
I'm just going to look for anything else that might be coming at us.
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check then. What are you doing?
I was just going to try to hit it again.
Oh yes, yeah. Because now it's slowed. Otherwise, it would have been out of your range. Because now you can attempt to hit it again.
12.
Erga.
So
I think
17.
17 hits. Go and roll your damage. And yours is 3d8. Yeah.
Jeez.
and you do add your plus
Oh.
something
Plus. But is it the... What is it again? It's the...
wisdom.
Yeah, so I need to add again. I already forgot. Oh. So I think it's 5. Yep. 17.
17. How do you want to destroy this thing?
Nice.
As this spinning flame blade.
Cleave it in half?
Okay. So you watch as it's running forward. The this tombstone cracks above its head. And as it does this, you see it running forward. You see its arms.
I used 4 more.
Arms go forward, and it slowly begins to drop. The top portion of it slowly begins to keep going forward. The legs keep going forward, and it just...
Yeah.
And the ghast is dead. The end of the campaign, guys. I closed the book. What time are we at?
9.
9? Okay. So, you guys quickly move your way off towards the edge of the wall. So, that's where we're going to end for right now. Just like, we're going to take a break. So, yeah. No, so we're going to take a break real quick, and then we'll pick up heading towards the Whispering Woods. So, we'll see you guys in about 10 minutes. All right, and we are back. All right, we're off mute, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yay, we're back. But yeah, so we'll pick up right where we left off. You guys creep your way slowly to the edge of the wall. Get down along the edge of it, and you can see about a quarter of a mile away the forest. This long stretch of dead trees, hollowed out by weather, nature.
Why does the mic have to be by me?
He wanted it by you.
You're the loud one.
Never
for the lower voice, right? Because it was hard. Well, and also because it was harder to hear. We could shift it over there.
No, it's
You can go
just
slightly this way.
I won't be opening this the whole
Let all
time.
the zombies
It's
know where
literally
they are
I'm
again.
just opening a piece of candy. All right, candy's open. We're good.
Look at Laura pointing Family Guy.
Can't even help myself.
So, you guys see the forest, quarter mile away. There's no cover, nothing. All the way there.
I mean, that's terrifying.
Yeah,
So.
it's not funny.
Can one of you two do something about this thing?
Oh,
Really?
yeah.
Yeah, you look pretty awful.
Cure wound.
So, divine healing comes through.
8.
Too bad you didn't drop to 0. She could have healed you all the way up.
Too bad you didn't drop the 0 either.
I think I saved your life.
I would have gotten out to find.
Oh. So are we just making a break for it?
Still.
Stealthily.
Well, that's gone now. But
Your big hair's kind of
Sorry.
blocking me.
Well,
Sorry.
do we see anything following
Big
us
hair, don't
anymore?
care.
is there anything following this?
There's nothing following you. You were successful in destroying everything.
Do we see anything?
Yeah, come here.
Can we scan the horizon
make
or
a
whatever?
perception check.
Yes, scan the horizon. My binoculars I acquired.
13.
13.
Ooh.
9.
Also 13.
Okay.
Look at
What
that.
was it?
13, 9.
13, 13.
And what,
13.
Kayla,
And
what'd you get?
7.
Oh,
You,
no.
you
Cool.
look off in the
13.
You were
distance.
healing me.
Yeah, that's true. I was
You see
You were both distracted.
one of the trees that appears to kind of move for a second,
Oh no.
kind of step,
Oh no.
The tree is moving?
but it's not a tree. You
Oh,
see
okay.
stepping out of the woods this large looming figure, 2 large spiral ram horns that kind of lead up.
Well, that's the thing we never, ever go towards.
You see it kind of looking,
Ever.
and you see just this billowing cloud of black
Can I write this down?
energy kind of billowing off from it.
Oh.
Yeah, to never.
It
Go
slowly
I have that
scans
written
the
down.
horizon.
Back up. We're gonna back into the shadows
Yep.
of any.
It catches your sight.
Can we run?
And you watch as, like, kind of in front of it,
No.
this,
It's dead.
and it vanishes out of existence. There's this little shift in the area that you're in. Almost like this weird tendril of energy sucks it out of existence.
Okay, we gotta go and get away from that thing.
Yeah, let's just. Where do we go? It came out to where we were going.
And the energy that you saw that made it go away appeared to be almost like if the sky was reaching down wherever you are, and it just kind of...
Was it like when I saw the big bird creature go
It
through
was.
and then disappear?
It was. And it sticks out to you.
Big Bird was here?
Yeah, there was big bird. He was flying. It was crazy.
Just flying and just boom.
Can I ascend and try to figure out what that is?
In all fairness, I feel like that'd be really
Make an
creepy.
Arcana check.
15.
15, just enough.
Okay.
You've heard and you've studied a little bit about the plains, and you know that there are places, and it triggers in your head. This place, the reason this city was originally formed was to be a guard against, because for whatever reason, this place, this area, has a very thin veil between it and the Shadowfell, and potentially some other negative planes. With Dexter's magic, it has made it even more thin. Particularly strong energies of necrotic force and energy might draw upon themselves the energies that be from their home world, and might transfer to here, transfer back.
So we should probably be safe if we keep going, because I don't think any of us are that strong with necrotic energy.
Mm-mm.
So let's make a break for the forest as
But
quick as we can.
Just because he disappeared doesn't mean he'll just reappear when the planes shift again.
He might. That's why we don't want to be right here.
You see off in the distance, maybe about 3 miles away, off in the plains, the other path that you guys were considering taking. The same figure appear,
See?
lumbering off in a different direction.
So we
He's
should
gone.
probably like move really fast,
Yeah,
right?
let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah,
We're gonna make a
that
break
thing's
for
super
it.
scary.
Mhm.
Okay, make an athletics check for me.
Oh god.
Are you casting? Are you recasting your spell?
Oh.
If I skip quietly, can I do acrobatics?
It's alright, I'm gonna be the one that's
Nope, it's me.
It is.
Natural 1.
Well, I can't recast it now, or cast it now that we started rolling, can I? Or can
I asked you before.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
but
rolled.
it's-
Yeah, and
but
then
you
I didn't
rolled.
let you
Would
answer.
produce flame count the same as like a fire attack for
As-
trying to do something?
As long as it hits the glyph.
Like if I poof, because it has to be in my hand.
What does?
Produce flame.
Yeah, produce flame is produced in my hand.
Yeah, you can throw it as an action.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I can use this then, just in case. So I will cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay, so add 10. The natural one happened regardless.
What are we doing? Athletics?
Athletics.
Oh, that's what we're doing.
26.
26.
26.
Okay.
Am I adding to it?
No.
Yeah.
Wait, we're adding 10 to an athletics check?
No,
Now I'm
to
confused.
stealth.
Oh, to stealth. Sorry. Athletics check.
Right.
That's what I told you to do. Now make a stealth check.
So separate.
Separate.
So athletics
Sorry,
is.
I got confused.
Okay,
So
then my
athletics check. My
athletics
bad.
Athletics
is
I'm gonna do this.
16.
I mean, if
16,
you're gonna
okay.
bomb something, you better
15.
bomb it spectacularly. Although, what's your
15
stealth
15.
plus?
5, so plus
So-
15, so I got 17. But it's still, it's like, what the heck?
For athletics.
I got natural 1 for athletics, 17 for stuff.
Okay. Plus 10.
Yes,
she-
I rolled a
she-
2.
For athletics, I got 2,
Oh my
so I'm
god.
doing bad too.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Stealth.
Stealth check.
Maybe we
Did
ran
we
into
not
each other.
learn our group can't run? Every time we try to run, we just.
That's why I always ask if I can skip or like,
21
somersault
stealth,
somewhere.
Why don't we
16
just
athletics.
Okay.
stop running ever?
Totals.
15 athletics, 25 stealth.
Okay.
24
didn't
stealth,
know.
2 athletics.
Okay.
9 athletics, 18 stealth.
Okay.
Natural 1 athletics. 17 stuff.
Okay.
Oh god.
The gnomes did the best overall. All right.
The
It's
only
'cause you're
thing that
rolling
mattered
around.
here
You're a little
was
tiny.
the stealth. You guys get kind of slowed down as you and Ash
I didn't
and
miss
We kind of ran into each other.
you guys
Stitch
kind
magnet.
of run into each
Yeah.
other a little bit, kind of confused for a second, but you end up making it to the edge of the woods, the forest. And as soon as you step in, you feel this just change, this cold kind of come over you. Chills you to your bone. I need everybody to make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Everything's horrible here.
Oh my gosh.
14.
Oh, good thing I got plus 6 to Constitution. 12.
Third natural one of the night.
Oh my
Yeah, I got a
gosh.
4.
4. You both take 1 point of exhaustion
Oh.
if you roll under 10.
So what does that do again? I can't
Oh
remember.
no.
We have
All
dis-
ability checks are made with
Oh,
disadvantage.
good.
Mm-hmm.
And did you roll with disadvantage on your Constitution saving throw?
No.
Can't get worse than natural 1,
why?
so.
Because of the stuff that you drink.
Oh, right.
But you rolled a natural 1, so it doesn't matter.
I do have that. I need to write that bigger.
Yeah.
That I don't think that would have changed.
You rolled a natural one, so it
No,
doesn't
but
matter. Yeah.
earlier, my constitution to maintain.
Last time I was
I don't think that would have
falling down
changed
those streets, so
recently,
this
though.
time I'm doing good.
Yeah, you're doing great this time.
Last time me and Fury were falling all over each other, so this
You
it's about
three
time I
just
did
feel
good.
this weird chill sitting into your bones. It's cold, but it's not like air cold. It just feels like
I feel like Enid should always have advantage
there's
in
just
this
this
place.
weight, and for some reason, the necrotic energy here just makes you just feel even worse.
It's not right.
Yeah.
Death.
So, but you're in the woods,
Yeah, yay.
What do we see around us?
trees.
Cool. I meant other than trees, but that's cool. All I see are trees.
That's all you see right now is
I
trees.
think we should stick to the outer edge
Yes.
Yes.
and just head towards the spire.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So yeah, you can see the spire. It's so you currently are like right here.
Mm-hmm.
So the forest, I didn't get a chance to draw all the trees, but the forest comes up to about right here, and so you guys can walk along that, and then you can see the kind of the rocky landscape.
That's what we're doing.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So you guys continue on for about an hour, using those same stealth checks. Don't appear. You stop occasionally. You do see these faint glowing orbs every now and again that kind of blink in and out of existence off in the distance. You do see a fully formed figure, blue color, just.
I know, I just want to shoot it. Is it coming toward us?
No, just off in the distance.
Like a wailing.
It's just moaning Myrtle. You
Yeah,
leave her alone.
moaning Myrtle.
This is a
Just
terrible place.
slowly drifting off. You hear. Why am I dead?
Oh my gosh.
Where?
We're hearing voices.
Just kind of whispering out.
Forest got its name.
It's a whispering guy.
Hey, Enid. You seem to be more empathetic than a lot of us in the group. You maybe want to try to talk to Ash and figure out why she's so cranky today. She seems a little more cranky than usual.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try to distract the others with my awesomeness.
Okay. So,
I should.
you kind of shift back or shift up in the
forward.
line, shift forward in the line a little bit, and get up next to her. Sinjin comes up and starts talking a little bit more casually to you, you and Fury. So go ahead.
Still pretty orange like
Yeah.
this morning. So,
I'll have to talk up a little bit.
oh yeah. Shouldn't whisper just because we're in the whispering.
Yeah.
All of this is
But you
whispering.
are really whispering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
we know you're.
am
I know you're whispering. Yes. Roll for stealth.
Roll for whispers.
It's a whisper check.
So I know this place just kind of isn't a great for mood, but are you alright? Do you need some food? I have some dried berries.
Actually, yes.
Are you hungry?
I don't know if now's really the time to talk about stuff. I mean, didn't you see that thing back there? It was terrible.
I mean, isn't like now the time? Because
No.
we might not
Honey,
have
don't
another.
Well, then it won't matter.
Oh, well, that's sad. I just want to make sure you're
I
okay.
just had a bad dream. It's fine.
Oh, I had those a lot.
And don't you get a little cranky?
Yeah, and then Sinjin makes me laugh, so it's fine.
Well, he hasn't done anything funny today.
Well, this isn't really a funny place. I mean,
Working my
Fury
comedy
kind
routine.
Yeah, you're failing.
What do I got?
Fury fell off a wall. That was kind of funny.
Oh, super funny when the guy with the tongue came running at us.
I meant before that. When
I
Fury
didn't
fell.
see it, and then he was
Oh,
invisible.
well,
I didn't see
it either,
anything.
but you could picture it.
That's pretty fun, actually.
Oh,
Thank goodness they're actually whispering.
I cast Gust.
Ah.
I'll have to think of that a little bit and picture him falling
Yeah.
several times.
There's not a lot of happiness while we're here. So
As you're speaking, you do see a little bit of a purple line come underneath her cheeks a little bit.
I'm poisoned.
I do appreciate the risk you're taking to be here, because this is really for me.
Yeah.
And
If I don't die, it will all be okay.
then we can.
Yeah, but if I do, I'm gonna
no
haunt you.
one's gonna die. I don't feel like it's anyone's time.
I've been wrong before.
Many times. I really want to trust your judgment as a friend, but I'm not feeling the same thing.
Yeah. Well,
We'll see.
we'll see.
And if you're wrong, I'll find you.
You haunt me.
Oh yeah. Getting lots of inspiration here.
If you're wrong.
You guys see off in the distance.
I'm gonna be like that one right there. That really loud one. Yep. I'll wait till you fall asleep.
Be fun. Something to look forward to.
So,
Well, I'm in a
So,
slightly better
yeah.
mood.
yeah, you do see a little bit of the. You can actually see it actually above the brows and underneath the cheeks a little bit, kind of where she would normally smile. You can see that they've turned a faint purple. After about 10 minutes, they do revert back to that orange.
It's just temporary happiness.
As the thoughts sink back in.
What'd you do?
She's just breaking him.
She's really upset.
Snapped off its top of his head.
No, I had broken this thing off and I didn't think it was that pointy and then I just went to poke on it and stabbed right.
Oh,
Stab.
Philo.
The thoughts were sinking in.
I need you guys to go ahead and make another stealth check for me. If you're at disadvantage, please remember.
You
So
guys
that's
still
you
get
three.
+5 though, but they still get the +5.
Oh,
You,
yeah.
you two still get the plus
Plus
5.
15
Or plus
though.
10.
You get +5.
Plus-
There's no.
It's already
test
gone?
traces.
In the last 10 minutes, we've been
You
going
guys
over an
went
hour.
about an hour.
So we get
goodness,
just
alright,
plus
plus
5
five.
for
Plus
what?
5 for the.
Should we like stop for the day?
Natural
We've
what?
only been
Oh,
up for like
hey,
2
look.
hours.
14.
Oh
14.
19.
Do we have the plus 10?
no! We were distracted with our
Still
conversation.
18. I got a 17 and 18. My two best
Oh,
rolls.
good for you.
I got a 9. No, that's a 2.
I am
Still
like
would've been better,
poisoned
doesn't matter.
doubly over right now.
Well, you're doing
Well, we
better.
both-
Wait, so
rolled
what did
natural
you guys
ones.
get?
Both rolled natural ones.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. You're welcome.
Everybody's taking
This
turns
is
today.
not physically possible.
So many natural ones.
Clearly is.
Not plausible.
I feel like we've been so careful.
Nope.
You guys
We're
continue
being
on
too
for
careful.
roughly 5 minutes.
Then
Until.
At which point you hear this.
It's a zombie walrus.
And you see jumping across the plains in towards you these two large wolf-like creatures. Rib cages showing with large barbed tails, almost like a scorpion, pouncing towards you in the forest. I'd like everybody to go and roll initiative for me.
okay.
Alrighty. Well,
If there were battles we could skip, we're not skipping them.
nope,
Nope.
not tonight.
Basically.
All right.
Oh, now I roll well.
Fury,
Fine.
19.
Ashlyn,
21.
Baddies,
Let me
Enid.
get there.
10. Moves right along.
Callie,
11. I'm very low in the order. I have plus 5 to my initiative.
Whoa.
And I got 11.
I only have +1 to mine.
baddies
I should
are
almost
10.
go first, but I'm like rolling.
Actually, nothing
Bring us
quite.
You guys see-
as usual.
These
Oh, those are kind of pretty.
wolves.
Shusuvas.
Yeah.
Shisuvas.
Getting all the Halloween creatures in.
Yeah.
Do we have a map or a makeshift map?
Yeah, let me draw one up for you.
Yes, I didn't
How
expect
do you not
guys
have
to fail
every
so
single
poorly.
place?
Wait, where is the?
The,
We haven't seen that thing in a long time.
this guy.
What, this one?
Yeah.
There it
Yeah.
is. Like you said, didn't think we were going to do this before.
I'm not gonna lie, you guys have had a lot of natural ones tonight.
We have. It's weird.
It's
It's the place.
One natural one would have been fine.
Huh?
Is your owl with us?
I don't know. I
don't know
assume
either.
so.
Okay.
I don't remember where we left off on the owl casting. I think I had one left.
What
and
are
he
the
hasn't died
things
yet.
called?
Yeah. You don't have any spellcasting left, but you still have Philo.
Don't
with
look
you.
them up because
dead.
I want to just see a stupid picture of them.
Those are trees. The baddies are making their way towards you. You guys are
I like looking up the
somewhere in
lore
this area. So where are you
behind
guys
them.
at?
like the origins of these crazy creatures.
Dear.
Don't worry about it.
So where are they coming from? Where?
From this way.
And we're inside the tree line somewhere?
Mhm.
I'm just going to put people somewhere and you guys can move yourselves if you don't like where they are.
I don't think we would really.
Owls probably just flying
Well,
somewhere.
I guess those two would be near each other at least.
It's true.
Wait, do you know where the minis are?
Over there.
Oh, thank you.
Good thing I keep track of them.
One of these
I'm
times,
glad you know where everything is in this house.
someday I'll go into
Well, I'm
battle
down here picking
when I'm
up,
at
you know.
over half health. That
Tie you
day,
up to place. I know where the sort of things are.
Hire you to come
I'm
play
probably
our
a
D&D
good one
space.
hit and they'll kill me.
Don't get hit is my recommendation.
Yeah. Hi.
All right.
That's your fearless leader.
It's like saying it's not over till it's over.
That's right.
Okay, they are still off the board currently.
Don't get hit.
Ashlyn, you're first.
So they over.
They are currently 60 feet away.
Oh, good. How close
That's
are they
still
to
on
each
the
other?
board.
Yep, guess you're right.
It's got a whip.
Ah,
It's a dragon.
We'll put that guy out there
The
too.
Draco zombie.
The Draco Lich.
It's the dragon. It's the dragon. All right. I'm gonna try to hit this one with ice knife.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll.
Okay. Uh, 21.
21 hits.
Okie dokie.
And it's anything within 5 feet that takes the additional damage, but this one's 10 feet away.
But the target will also take it.
Yeah. Constitution saving throw, I
Dex.
think. Dex?
Yeah.
8. So no, he fails. So nice, full damage to this guy.
Yes. I have to get all the correct dice.
This is probably one of the first times that you've rolled full damage for this, I think.
Yes, it is. And I have my dice ready. So I need. Oh, I need 2 of you. Do you have a D10 handy?
Yep.
Save time. Thank you.
What are you saying?
Nice knife.
D10.
I think. Did I read it wrong?
No, maybe I haven't used it
Yeah,
in a while.
1d10 and then 2d6.
Right.
17.
17 damage, nice.
I don't know what I was thinking at all.
Thank you.
Okay, next up is going to be Fury.
Yeah, you can have it.
I guess I'll cast Death's Despair on the one on the left.
Okay.
That's good.
And I believe yeah. 21.
21 hits. Natural 20 on the saving throw.
Darn. 5 points of damage.
Is this on the same one that she hit?
I don't know which one she hit.
She hit the one on the
That one.
right. Yeah.
The no.
Okay. So how much damage?
5.
5. And it's what kind? Necrotic, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, whoops.
Then I'm going to step back up against that tree.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. Callie, your turn. Okay. You probably didn't retrieve those 6 arrows that you fired. So
No, I
you
know. I'm
should-
down to 50.
Okay.
Just 50.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Nice.
Go and roll your damage for this one real quick. Nice.
14 plus 5, 19.
19. Okay.
Oh,
That's-
Callie, welcome.
Galley's
So
back.
it hits. So 19 doubled, right?
No.
No, that
that is-
19 was the double. So
19.
7, you double it. Because
No.
I don't get to add my...
It's not going to be double because it's resistant to magical attacks, non-magical attacks.
Oh, it's resistant to non-magical attacks?
So it's a straight roll. So 7 plus 5.
So my natural 20 doesn't matter.
No, it does because now you actually did full damage to
It's
it.
true.
So you did
It just
12.
doesn't do double. It essentially
It just doesn't have
You
have
did a
it.
full 12 damage.
Okay, so 12.
12. Okay.
Still good.
Yeah, that is very good. Okay. Which one are you attacking? The one that Ash hit or the one that Fury hit?
I think the one that Fury hit. The one on the
Fury
left.
hit? Okay.
Yeah.
never mind. So 12. Okay.
Because they're the same, right? Like
They
they're
look the same,
creature.
yeah.
Okay. 13.
13 just misses.
Yeah. Too bad.
All right. Next up is Callie or Enid. Sorry.
I'm gonna get out spiritual weapon.
Okay.
And
Oh, I would have moved just a little bit away.
That's fine.
I'm gonna put it.
Or maybe.
20 feet out. You can put it wherever you want. You have a tombstone.
It has a range of 60.
Yeah,
so
you
the
can- you
first
can-
Never mind,
time.
sorry, you move it.
You can summon it and hit them right now. It'll probably be the only turn you can.
Oh well. Wait, can I attack this turn
Yes.
too?
With it and then you
Oh,
can
okay,
attack
then
it.
yes. That's what I want to do.
It's one of the few spells which it explicitly says you can summon and
Put your
attack.
So put your tombstone
Yeah,
where it is.
Okay.
You can
I
put
mean,
it right
six.
on one of them.
So
Is that the
One
one
they-
that
that's
hit?
one the Fury and Callie have hit.
Yeah.
okay.
That's the one I wanted to.
All right. Go and make your spell attack.
Oh, yeah.
And then are you doing anything else after that? You can do a cantrip if you want.
Okay. Oh, do I have to roll attack? Sorry. Yeah. Oh, yeah. 'Cause spiritual weapon. I'm getting it confused with spiritual weapon. 21.
That'll hit.
So then, 6 points of damage.
6 points. Reduce. Oh no.
More than
Force
Force
damage.
those full. Nice. 6 points of damage. So that is. Okay. Their turn.
Yay.
Or are you doing your cantrip too?
I
Oh, yeah.
mean,
Like told
Toll the Dead's loud.
it is.
The Sacred Flame.
Sacred
maybe.
Flame does not make noise.
That's 60 feet. Okay, I'll do Sacred Flame.
Okay. What kind of save?
I think that's.
Dexterity save.
Dexterity 17.
I always feel like that's
Yeah,
your
that's
So it
it.
concept.
doesn't, doesn't take any damage. Okay. So
Jump out the way. 'Cause
But I'm thinking it's like radiant, so it's just like you're bathed in this.
it's gonna use its action to get up to you.
Cool.
This will use its action to get up to you. That's all it can do this turn.
Nice way to move.
As it uses its action to run in, you see the snarling.
Because it's what Sinjin would do, can I practice a maneuver I've never tried in the middle of battle?
You may.
Fantastic. I'm going to come up here and right between here.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to do an interposing flourish
Okay.
on this guy. That I've never tried.
Okay. Go make an attack.
20 to hit.
Okay. Roll me a. You can choose acrobatics or athletics check.
12.
12. You need to beat a 10.
Okay.
So it's successful,
Good.
So this is your so mark that down. You have 1 successful attempt. You need 5 successful attempts in order for it to become something available.
Sweet.
Without checks.
So
I don't know if you
damage.
want to do that on something besides the marker that fades.
Oh, okay, yeah, I will. Fine. So this is going to be halved, right? Because it's not a magic attack. Okay, so
magic
4
attack.
points of damage for the first attack.
And this is the one that has been
The one that
she only hit. Yeah. So 4 points you said total?
yeah, second attack misses. But
And then
Yeah.
did you roll your bardic inspiration for additional damage, and
so 6, so 3 more damage.
so it'll reduce 6 points of damage if it attacks, because you will become the target of the attack.
Yes, and it'll
Okay.
attack me.
Yeah. So it reduces. So remember, it'll reduce the damage by 6.
Yep.
Okay.
So essentially, I just get in there in front of it. So if it tries to go to attack you, instead I throw
So I'm gonna
myself in
send.
front.
I'm essentially it's you kind of step in front and do that, and kind of shoving her back. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So 6 more points of damage. You said.
Well, unless it's half, then 3. I don't know how bardic inspiration damage works.
I think
feel like
it's
that'd be
additional. I think it's additional.
It just says
Look
it's
in the
additional
book.
damage. It just says you do additional. You just said extra damage to the target.
I'm just gonna say it's because it's a magical feature. I'm assuming that
A lot of the other ones are psychic
it's
damage.
Yeah,
so
where it's just like
Okay,
you
so
are
then
you're
6
doing
more
okay.
damage.
All right. Ashlyn, your turn as it's staring you right in the face.
I'm gonna use face step.
Okay, nice.
Go
What does it
here.
have to make?
Charisma save.
I
Okay,
bet these guys are super
are you
charismatic.
charming this thing?
I bet.
-1, so 2.
Alright, so he takes 2 fire damage.
Okay,
And then I'm gonna cast
which he's resistant to, so he takes 1.
okay.
I'm assuming that he doesn't take damage equal to what he rolled, right?
I'm gonna cast poison spray on him. So that's a constitution save.
You cast the spell, and it
And I'm gonna oh great.
Sucked it in.
yeah.
Does he look stronger?
No, it just didn't seem to bother him at all.
Okay.
He will take a swipe at you.
What is phase stuff?
Teleport you 30 feet. And then it has an extra attack based on my
1 success.
He's going to use his tail stinger. 16 to hit.
Yep.
All right, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I was like checking my
Wait,
Is that a disadvantage
No.
with exhaustion?
No.
I'm just at
God.
disadvantage because I'm doubly poisoned.
Okay.
Because of funky.
You're having a rough week.
I am.
Natural 20! Oh my gosh!
Natural 20. You are not paralyzed.
Oh thank God.
That's great.
So you take 13 points of
Okay.
piercing damage
Well, that's
as you feel this weird sensation as it tries to pump this poison into you, as it pierces your skin, and you kind of that druidic energy forces it out of you, and you're able to resist it.
So did it move over there, or was that as she went away?
Do it.
Never mind. I don't know what it did.
Good.
No, it didn't move.
Because I teleported here and then I moved here.
Yeah, so it attacked it with its tail as it did that. But it did kind of turn as its prey left. Fury, your turn.
I'm going to cast slow on them and give the one that has taken the less hits, one by Sinjin, disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Never mind.
Okay, so that one rolled a Constitution, you said, or Wisdom, so 5. Nope. I can see either of the rolls. Let's see this. Nice. 18. So this one is not slowed.
But the one by me is.
The one by you is slowed. So it's -2 of its AC, and it cannot use a multi-attack feature. It has to choose which attack it's going to use.
Sweet.
So
nice. That's a great spell.
it is a very good
Slow's
spell.
really
Good
good.
support.
It's a good one. Yeah.
And then I'm going behind the tree.
He is a kid.
I love watching those videos. The what are they?
Viva La Dirt League.
Yeah. Oh my god.
What is it? Epic NPC man.
Epic NBC, man.
I've watched
So there's
all of
like-
them in one day.
Your
They're
turn,
pretty great.
califragilistic.
I'm going to shoot this one.
Okay, make 2 attacks.
Oops. And I rolled my box.
Oops.
10, I missed.
Okay.
Oh,
That didn't even roll.
Didn't
That
have
literally
slide,
just
but-
like the same number.
Yeah. Okay.
that
So you
bot?
fired 2 arrows.
Doesn't work.
Neither of them hit.
The box doesn't work, the
Unfortunately.
table's
Enid,
not,
your
dice
turn.
doesn't work.
This knight hasn't
You see
worked.
St. John step in front of you, kind of shoving you back with one of his hands, and you see him go into it, call 2 attacks.
Get out my spirit guardians.
Okay.
Oh, that'll get both of them.
And then I'm going to also move this
I'll only get one right now.
20 feet, right?
It'll barely get the other one yet.
If she moves one square, it'll get the other one.
So you move that 20 feet.
Yeah. Just
Okay.
so I don't forget. And
Right.
then
Okay. Start of their turn, they will. Okay. So Constitution save. 1 over there that's heading towards Ash. 18 plus 3 is 21,
She takes out.
and then this one is 5.
Okay.
So it
One
is.
by me takes 4.
Yeah.
it's 3d8, yeah?
I think so. Yeah.
Yes. I need to be more sure about that. I am sure.
I just write the number next to the spell.
8, so 14.
14 to the one by me, 7 to the other one.
Okay. 14.
To the one by me.
Okay. How much? 7 to the other one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It is going to charge towards you, Ash.
Mm-hmm.
And it is going to make 2 attacks. First one is its bite. That will be an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Another 18.
Yep.
Okay, so the first hit deals
Cure her.
26 points of piercing damage.
That's you the
The
cleric.
second one, I need you to take those 13 points.
I'm down.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. 5. You are also paralyzed. I need you to roll me a d20.
Oh no.
Boy. 8.
8.
Ash has a twin, right?
You watch. You guys are engaged in battle, Callie. You watch as Ash's skin turns black.
It's fine. She changes
she
color.
popped. You see her get hit twice and pops back up. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. It failed its.
Oh no.
I need you to roll 6d12.
6d12?
6d12.
I'm not ready for that.
Shoot, I was
3.
gonna run in between
Here.
her, but I don't know if I could have done that. I should have done
Thanks.
that.
That twice.
Well, with
That
your
works.
roll, you're about to take all this damage.
Well, yeah, I am. It's really bad.
Oh, I roll well now, so.
I also rolled a natural one.
17. We have had so many of those.
Wait, you need to know the total.
We should
or
never
each
plan
individual?
Halloween ever.
35.
I'm lucky horrible day.
It's a great game.
All right.
Best game ever. Good thing I got this
You
wig.
take 35 points of necrotic energy, or necrotic damage.
35.
So does the creature.
Good.
You regain 1 HP, and
Okay.
your eyes are golden. Your skin is black as night. And and this is something that you've never seen before. As you just stood up after being hit, and you sucked the life force of every living thing within reach of you, and drove it to yourself.
What
And
the?
you got 1 HP.
And it saved you from, so you're no longer paralyzed either, as it restored your health. Any attack that you make right now is with advantage, and it deals necrotic damage. We'll get to other stuff here in a little bit.
Okay.
So,
Guys, the color's fixed. Kind of.
I'm behind a tree. I see nothing.
no. Yeah. So you just saw her reach her hand out towards you, and just you felt like as she sucked life
Is this
away from you.
This is who you really are?
Mm-hmm.
Can we all do that?
This is her true essence.
Okay.
Yeah, I could have gone
It's the other
down.
bad guy's turn,
Oh,
but he only gets one
he
attack.
only gets one attack. He's going to use his tail attack,
Great.
so that'll be 15 to hit.
No.
Oh, dang it! As you put both your blades up and block it.
It's like you're moving in slow motion.
All right, so that was its turn. It did drop you to 0. It is going to. This one gets to run over here as part of its rampage because it reduced you to 0, and it gets to make a bite attack against you.
Another one? Because it took both to knock her down.
Well, I'm
It did.
assuming because
it dropped it to 0. It's the
Oh,
rampage
man.
feature. So that will be a 18 to hit.
It would because I got my bow out.
Oh, nice. You
No.
take 26 points of damage.
Holy crap.
just think that's the average amount he's probably using.
I am. I'm not rolling 4d10.
Yeah.
I am looking horrible,
Yeah.
by the way.
All right.
Barely standing up.
Yeah, that was the baddie's turn.
Hope somebody
As
sees
that
me.
just went
This one's
hold
still
on.
slowed, right? One in front of me?
Yeah. So -2 to its AC.
Does 11 hit with its -2?
11 just misses with its lower
That'll
AC.
hit.
Okay.
It's cocked. That's
In the
not
wrong
right
thing.
place. Dang it, because it was an 8. But so 7 points of damage. So I guess 3.
3.
Can I also
Oh my gosh.
do
Oh,
Yeah.
with that?
That was getting a little bit too much.
Can I do a defensive
It's
flourish
got a
with
whole
that?
neck thing, too.
Yeah, sure. Nice.
So 7 more total. So that
Okay.
goes all the way
That,
through,
yeah.
and my AC goes up by 7.
Nice. That's such a cool feature.
You got better AC than me.
And as a bonus action, did I see any of that at all?
Make a perception check.
Okay. 7.
7, no. You were too focused on interposing yourself, blocking with Enid and all that stuff. Yeah.
Well, then I can't heal you guys because I don't know what's happening. So.
Ash, you feel a rage unlike you've ever felt before. The creature that did it to you needs to die. And it needs to die in the most painful and explicit way that you can possibly imagine. Go ahead and roll me an attack roll. Because you've kind of lost control of your body right now.
Okay.
You don't get to make any choices right now.
So
You
she's
just
gone
roll.
berserk, like in Final Fantasy.
Yeah, that's...
Only attack.
I lost control of my dice too.
And it's made with advantage as well.
Oh, that's good. Where'd it go? I got it. Okay. 15.
15
Do I add
hits.
anything or?
No, no.
Okay.
Roll 3d12.
What are you even doing? Are you shooting something?
I assume she just turns her eyes, just go.
She better not be sucking any more life force,
She's like,
or I'm gonna kill her.
She's probably sucking its life.
16.
16. You begin to suck in the necrotic energy. You gain 8 HP back.
Cool.
As you are
great.
sucking in, it's
Better
whatever.
than me.
Even the
Well, actually,
abyssal
I've got a little
nature
more
of this
HP than
creature,
that,
you are pulling its life force, whatever crazy sick energy it is from it. You are sucking it in, and you are filling it.
You
and
might need
it
these
tastes
when you
good.
start sucking our
It
life out
feels
too.
good.
Yeah.
This energy just.
Is this
As
one
you
looking
pull-
rough? The one that's been getting hit?
So how
tons?
much did you do?
I
16.
forgot
16?
already.
Yes, this one is looking rough.
Finally.
I can probably find
I mean, they've both been hit a bunch. I just don't know where they're at.
That one's still looking okay. The one in front of you. But yeah, that's your action.
Okay.
Fury, your turn.
You pop out like
As you kind of look up and you just see Ash completely changed and just reaching her hands out toward that, and you just see the stream of energy as she's pulling it in towards herself, and her eyes are just golden As she's
Thunderstep, he's going.
yeah, she's yelling out this.
I'm going to bonus action convert one of my spells back into sorcery points.
Okay.
Let me double check this real fast.
What are your spell slots?
Yeah.
Hey, we had a person say hi.
Nice wigs. Oh, that's our mom.
Oh.
Thanks,
Hi,
Mom.
The girls went all out. We didn't.
I tried.
Okay.
And then it got really hot.
Yeah, Nick was dressed
Where's
up.
your ghoul
So
outfit?
I'm using a third level spell slot to get.
This is my real
What are you
hair.
doing?
You
I'm
just haven't seen
using
me
a
for
third
while.
level spell slot to get 3 sorcery points back. Then I'm casting Death Despair on him.
Okay.
This guy?
Yeah, 18 to hit,
Okay.
and
That
then I'm
hits.
going to give him disadvantage.
Okay. Ooh, nope. He fails. He is blinded and deafened until the end of his next turn.
You're so powerful.
That's a cool spell.
You're so powerful.
I didn't realize
Kelly was saying it.
You're so powerful, Fury.
Oh yeah, 9 points of damage.
2
9
fours.
points.
You were inspired by my hair twisting. You're so powerful, Fury.
Your sister has some competition, apparently.
Yeah.
Fury.
No. And Callie. Oh, Callie.
Oh, the moodiness.
I'm a grump and everybody loves me.
Is that your whole turn?
Yes,
Nice.
that's my.
Okay, so he's blinded and deafened.
I'm flipping to my saber and shield.
Oh, did that
Okay.
one make a save at the end of his turn to see if he's still slowed?
Be slow.
On Constitution 6.
Well, I think it's
no,
Wisdom.
Wisdom. 11. No.
Okay.
Still
Okay.
slowed?
Yep.
Nice.
Okay.
I've done my
Callie.
job. They're both.
So you drop your bow to the ground,
Well, you're
pull out your shield
doing
and your
your
sword.
thing.
Yeah. 16.
16. You have advantage on these attacks because it is blinded. It cannot see the attacks coming.
24.
Something
24
tells
hits.
me he knew one of us would probably go down at some point.
11. Oops, sorry. D6. I need a D6 for
I
this.
don't know.
Oh.
I think it's
No. Okay.
Well, if it's
6.
a-
11.
Where we
Sorry.
are thing.
What did you say? Did
11.
you already have it?
I'm thinking you're
No.
possessed.
11 is what I got.
So
So
5.
5.
Or you've been a lich all along.
15.
15 hits. Did you roll with advantage?
Nope.
Oh,
19.
way better.
19 plus 8. 27. 8.
So 4.
Yeah. 4.
Okay, this one's starting to look pretty rough.
Can I do second wind?
Great idea.
Second one is a bonus action, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Don't you have your thing where if you do a melee?
Oh,
Why do you keep killing this owl? I thought you liked this decoration.
Don't you have your physical attack crest thing?
Why are you messing with him?
I'm stressed
I do, but I have 14 hit points.
I'm trying to glue him back. Where's that going?
Action surge probably. I mean, yeah, second one.
Fix you.
Is it just one?
Yeah, it's only 1. Plus my fighter level, so 9. I got 9 flipping points from that.
Can you do anything else?
I can't.
You can.
Can I do the unwavering mark?
You can do action surge if you want. It's not a bonus action or anything. It's just you do it.
Turn.
Can I do unwavering mark?
I think it's a bonus action. But you
It just says if you hit with a melee weapon attack, you can mark the creature until the end of the next turn.
Which means it has disadvantage against any other targets.
But it
besides-
doesn't
He
say
already
she has to
does,
use a
'cause he's
bonus
blind.
action.
It doesn't say I have to use a bonus
Okay.
action.
Yeah, you can use it.
But you would have to use action surge.
He's already got
Oh, you don't
disadvantage
just
'cause
mark
he's
it
blind,
because
though.
I hit it? I can't just say,
You
okay, I'm
choose-
marking it
Yeah,
now.
you marked it.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I
It's
marked it.
Okay, so it has disadvantage against other creatures.
Oh.
They have resistance to the damage.
For some
Yeah.
reason I thought you were doing ranged attacks.
No, I'm
She
not
was.
anymore.
I'm behind a
melee.
tree, don't mind me.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, I just picture. Hey, by the way, if you do the one weekly mark, I I just had the picture.
Don't mind me. I just disappeared.
Don't mind me.
I'm not here.
I'm not here. You do your thing.
I was so epic.
Okay, then
like
can
in
I
my
give
head,
it-
it was just perfect. It was just like, hey, by the way, if you don't wave your mark, you can do it. It doesn't require any actions. Action surge.
I can do another action surge?
With advantage, yes. So your attacks are with advantage.
Oh my gosh, 18.
18 hits. Go and roll your second attack.
21.
Okay, so both hits. So go and roll both your damage.
Nice.
20.
People on his beak.
20 total.
20 total.
Take it out.
Okay. But halved.
My head's
Why do you have glue?
Do you have the lid?
The lid.
Just you like poke it.
Keep going, guys.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
20,
10
so it's 10. Yeah.
10 points of
that was-
damage. It's still
Not
up.
able
It's
to
marked.
squeeze it.
Okay. Okie dokie. Alright. Fury, your turn.
Enid's turn.
Or no, sorry.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
I just went.
Wait.
You're going backwards.
You popped your head out and said something, so I
Oh.
thought it was your turn.
Can she hit with her thing? Can't it hit within 5 feet of where it moves to?
No. It would.
10, 15.
Yeah, now if you 5, 10. So you were where?
Shit.
10, 15, 20. Yeah, you can, then you can.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you move it right to him. Yeah, you can hit with it. It's not with advantage. Because it doesn't count as a flank.
Oh, yeah. No.
Thing. Then it's. Go and roll your damage.
8.
8, and this is 4, so it's not halved. Okay.
And then my spirit guardians are still up. Oh, so that
Yeah,
would
that's
be
when he
their
starts
turn.
his turn,
I forget that.
You can
Can I-
Sacred Flame again.
Or you can cast a different spell.
Can you do a cantrip and a bonus action spell?
Yes.
Yes.
But you already used your bonus action this turn to move it and hit.
Oh, okay.
So you can use an action. You can cast the spell because you haven't cast the spell this
Right.
turn.
But you
Or you
can't
could
do
be-
healing word.
But I can't do healing.
No.
Okay. I kind of hate the best bonus action sometimes. Okay. Then yeah, I guess I'll do Sacred Flame. Sorry, Callie.
Okay.
Well, you couldn't. Oh wait, you could have done it. Cause never mind.
You rolled a natural 1, so it takes damage.
Oh, I think
That's
it's.
really
I think
good.
it's 2
2
D8.
2d8 now.
Yeah.
Yep.
I doubt there is a switch radiant, but I don't know.
11.
11 points of radiant damage.
Radiant.
So,
Yeah, is there any resistance to radiant, right?
I doubt if they're abysmal, they are.
so how much?
11.
11.
You staying there or moving?
Well, with spiritual guardians,
Yeah.
like
Stay.
All right, he starts his turn in it.
Yep. That is a Constitution 18. So he takes half. Nice roll.
yes.
Nice roll.
That's too much
So
math.
10
Plus-
points.
Yeah.
21, so 10. Yeah.
Nice. This guy's got to be.
He started to look
rough
really
boy, yeah.
rough.
Oh, he's
Right,
been looking
he's
rough
going
for a
to
while.
make-
Oh no, it's that one that's really rough.
Nice.
No.
Okay, so that will be 22 to hit you. No! I forgot about it! Dang it! I was so excited. I
Not
actually hit you with it.
today.
Because you have plus 7.
Dang
then?
it!
I'm at 23 for my.
No, I was
It's
one away.
one attack.
That's amazing.
As you just feel the. You actually just hit it with the point of your sword right on the point of the tip. Ting!
Of course you
And it.
Turn around, smile, and
The-
my
the po-
teeth
the-
kind of
the-
sparkle. Ting.
The poison,
Yeah.
the poison releases and sprays off to the sides as it just falls harmlessly to the ground around you. As you,
So anyway, I'm thinking when we get in this tower, we'll just do the spells. It's not even going to be. Will you leave us alone?
A save for slow.
Oh yeah.
save for slow. Oh yeah. Disadvantage. No, regular.
It's just normal.
Come on. Wisdom.
12. No.
Yes.
Okay, this one has disadvantage on its attacks.
Oh.
What?
That's a 25 to hit you, as I rolled an 18 and a natural 20.
Oh, jeez.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as it hits you with its tail.
Wait. Even. Oh yeah, we
I
have.
rolled disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
I
I was
just
thinking-
rolled really high.
You didn't even need to roll disadvantage, not against me.
He's
I did.
blinded.
Oh, for blinded, okay.
Yep.
13 plus
Oh.
6.
You
19.
succeed. You're not paralyzed, but you do take 13 points of damage. And then here comes its bite. I thought it was going to be another. I rolled a 19 and then a natural 2. So you don't take the 24 points of damage because I was doing the poison one first. Like, kind of just striking at you because then it would have been a straight roll for this one.
And then
if you were
he's
paralyzed.
back to normal, I believe.
And now, at the end of his turn.
I need to reread. I think one of them's the end of his turn. One
At the end of his turn, then he reverts back to normal.
But then I think one was at the end of my next turn.
Just look at
Which it
Either
hasn't been
way.
yet. Okay. That was his 2 attacks, yeah.
16
16 hits.
on the slow one.
Yep.
Okay.
No, it is their next turn.
At the end of their next turn. So now he's no longer blind.
Yeah.
6, so 3 points of damage for the first attack.
Okay.
Second one, I'm going to do another defensive flourish. 18 plus
Nice.
stuff to hit. That'll be 6.
You're rolling good on your other stuff.
So the 6 is halved to 3, but then plus that, so 9 damage.
So 9 total.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And my AC is 22.
Dang it, why couldn't it have been that last turn?
Yeah. I've used 1, 2, 3 inspirations.
Okay. Alrighty. Ash. This thing
Your AC go down every
needs to
turn.
die. And it needs to die by your
Well,
hand.
it just lasts till my turn.
You
Your
run
AC,
up
though,
to it,
didn't go down.
Oh, okay.
I
Cool.
just rolled.
jump on its back,
Oh,
I did
okay.
it again, but
Oh,
I
I ran
ran
away.
again. Okay.
Alright.
Are you going riding?
and
Yep.
go ahead and make an attack roll with advantage against this thing.
Okie doke.
You're gonna bite it, aren't you?
I don't probably.
I just like that I have no idea what's going on over there. I'm just focused on this guy in
7,
front
and
of
I'm
me.
focused on you.
7 to hit.
If I don't add anything, I don't know what I'm adding.
Add your spell attack modifier.
Okay.
15.
15.
15 hits.
Okay.
Okay. So go and roll 3d12 damage.
I've got that. Yeah.
Oh,
15.
15. Alright. How do you destroy this creature? What does it look like in this form that you've never experienced before?
assimilate
You
it.
do not feel you only see that this creature needs to die.
I don't
Because
understand
it-
what kind of magic. Like, does it look like anything, or is it
This creature?
No, the
magic?
attack she's
I'm
doing.
imagining
No,
like black.
it essentially looks like a distorted, like
You're sucking energy
like
from
think
it.
about like the Dementors in Harry Potter,
Oh.
where it like sucks the face almost off of the person.
I'm thinking
That's
Mega,
what this is doing. It's
Mega
like you're
Drain
li-
from Pokemon, essentially.
What is it? What does it look like as you destroy this creature? You suck its soul, its existence, its fiber from it.
Maybe just do that until it just shrinks up and disappears.
Okay. So it slowly crumbles in
Yeah.
front of you, Callie, as you just see Ashton's kind of standing there and just siphoning in, and you watch as it has fully crumpled almost into a ball, and you just see her kind of just her hand is slowly still pulling any bit of life force from this thing, and you just see it kind of being pulsating through her arm as she's like it is crumpled like in a small ball, and she's still just
What color is
pulsating.
she?
She's
Black.
Completely
Oh yeah, black.
with gold eyes.
as night.
I'm just picturing her as Smolder Dash.
Yeah, yes.
I feel like I would be.
Does she heal the half
Perfect.
damage?
You do. So you heal 5.
I thought she did 15.
It had 10 HP left. So,
Oh, okay, so 5. Alright, well that was a fun turn.
Yep.
Fury.
so Fury, you just see this. You hear this sickening crunching sound, and you look over and you just see this. You see Ash. It looks like Ash. The hair is the same, but the
It's
skin
still-
is just black as night.
I think I'm going to walk over to Ash while casting Chill Touch on the other guy.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll. Spell attack. Or is it a
You
Constitution?
get
saving
about
throw?
there.
I never remember for this.
I think it's an attack roll. A spell
It
attack.
is.
Okay.
Oh, it's in the hole.
That's
In the
flat.
hole.
Same thing.
Okay.
19.
It was meant to be. That hits.
2d8. Necrotic.
10 points.
10 points. Nice.
That's as far as you can go.
Still
30,
up.
I assume, unless you're doing
Are you doing
your
anything
extra
else?
I
poof or
can't
anything.
for this. That's it for me.
You have a bonus action or a free action to speak or anything.
I guess I would just say, "You all right?" As I'm.
Emily doesn't know.
She doesn't know how.
Callie, your turn. You do see the other one currently.
Happy
fighting
Halloween. Wait, is that Virginia?
Oh.
Are you Pink Poodle? Yeah, you're Pink Poodle Puff.
Happy Halloween!
She's also Poodle Pimpin' on one.
Can I throw my stuff back, pick up my bow, and
That's her ex.
shoot that one?
Yeah. So we'll say that's your bonus action to do all that. As you kind of readjust, get the bow back out, and take 2 shots.
11.
11 just misses.
Even slow.
Yeah.
And no advantage, right?
No.
19.
19 hits.
$11.
Okay.
Don't better.
Alrighty.
And I would also say, like, Ash, what happened?
Okay. Enid, your turn.
We've almost got him.
Yeah. So, attack with the tombstone. Well, that's...
7 plus your spell.
Oh, I thought it was a 1. Oh, 7. Yeah, so 14.
14. Okay. That hits.
I think with him slow, that hits. Ooh, yeah.
So 12.
12. 12 total damage. How do you want to do it?
The combination of your spirit guardian, the tombstone.
I want that tombstone to just pound into him until he's nothing.
Okay. So, whack, whack, whack. Just kind of buries him into the ground.
Literally.
And then you watch as it kind of shoves him into the ground. The tombstone.
Yep.
All right,
Kinda
not
stands
knowing
up.
anything
Hold
that's
on.
going on, I'm just
Hold
going
on.
to turn around and give Ina a high five.
Okay.
That was fantastic. We didn't even get hurt that whole battle. We are
Actually,
so
we didn't,
great.
did we?
Hey,
We look horrible over here. Like all of us collectively.
crispy.
Ash,
We don't look good.
your prey is gone,
oh boy.
but you're not satiated.
Oh god. Okay.
The battle mute's
You
gone.
have begun to walk forward towards it, and you try siphoning, but nothing happens. I need every single person, including Philo, to make a constitution. I need everybody to make a constitution
Security lost
saving
his
throw.
beak.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh boy.
21.
24.
20.
Disadvantage for you.
Natural 1.
Oh. He rolled an 18. I'm assuming he's fine.
Okay, he has 1 HP though, doesn't he?
Yeah, but he did
He's
good.
gonna take that.
5.
Okay. Roll 6d12. What's your max HP, and how much do you need to get back to it?
Oh my gosh.
She needs 33.
Thank you.
And yet her max is 47.
Can I have 3 dice, please? Thanks.
Is this a thing that you knew about that your character could do? What does that sound?
That's
Drop
the
it or see.
fire. Or the furnace.
Oh, that's that new clicking sound that's it? We gotta figure out what that is.
What's that?
A 33?
I didn't count.
Oh, I think it's 33.
She's not her saving.
29.
Okay, 29.
29.
Y'all.
Okay, so you both take 29 points of damage.
I'm down.
Do we take half or none?
Or, no. So split between 2. So you take 14, you take 14.
Okay.
And then the rest of you take, how much do you need more to full?
4.
4. you both take 2 points of necrotic damage as you feel the life force kind of being sucked from you. Philo was high enough away, we'll say.
This is awkward.
You regain 1 HP.
Yeah, since you just took our life.
Your skin turns back to the bright orange, and you're unconscious.
Okay, wait, hang on.
So wait.
So her life went all the way up, but then that satisfied the deathness in you. Now you're at 1 HP.
You're at 1 HP, and you are unconscious. on
But
the
you're
ground.
back to purplish or red.
And you're back to orange. All of you are standing around,
Just like laying
looking at
down.
your friend on the ground,
Not my
unconscious.
friend.
What
I
was
will-
that?
Let's ask her. So I will cure wounds.
I'll
Adam. Love it.
As she gets up, I'm just gonna kind of
I assume
not draw my
One second,
weapon,
one
but
I actually want to kind of ignore that for now. They will handle that. I want to see if I can extract poison from the other one.
Okay, make a nature check. Okay, what were you doing? Kind of your swords out.
I'm just gonna put my head on the hilt. I'm not gonna draw my weapon at her, but I'm just gonna be ready in case she gets up and starts to attack.
Okay.
21.
21. You get enough for 1 full vial, which is 3 applications. It is a poison. It is Shisuva poison.
How do you spell that?
Shoosuva. Shisuva poison.
Alright.
DC 14.
DC 14.
Target paralyzed. No additional damage.
I am going to turn it into an assassin at this rate.
This is pretty cool. I love the fact that you found those belts.
I have the belt. I
Yeah.
have 2 different types of poison.
You should become trained in a poisoner's kit.
I might
That'd
at
be
this
kinda
point.
cool.
You should at this point. If we make it out of here.
Okay, so you cast Cure Wounds on her.
12. You need 12.
Nice.
Rolled as high as I can.
Nice.
Okay, so
And
Ash, your eyes kind of flip forward, and you're
step
confused.
back.
You don't remember anything. You remember the bat beast coming into battle. You remember getting stabbed, and that's it.
Are those things gone?
What? Are you kidding me? You like ate them.
No, I'm
Sucked
pretty sure
their
I just
life
like
out.
died really
Nope,
fast.
Nobody
Wait,
watched
she
you.
ate something?
She was black with gold eyes and she sucked the life out.
My
I
eyes are
watched it
always
happen.
As
yellow.
I'm filling up. Yeah, I saw it too.
Are you guys just seeing things?
See, we
'Cause we're
never
in this weird
agreed.
place because I'm pretty sure I was
I
just
mean, I
laying
saw your
here.
skin was black, but I didn't see any of that crazy stuff. But I was kind of fighting this other thing.
It was
over
like
there.
this like sucking and she
That's
took
never
my life
happened
too.
before.
As
did
you
feel a
see I look
little-
horrible. Like I'm barely standing up.
I felt something.
You look
suck
great
some life
even
out.
when you're bloodied.
Well, most of my life was taken by her. And I'm not quite sure why.
Do you feel normal?
I mean, other than just being unconscious, yeah. About as great as I could feel.
I mean, I know as me, but can Sinjin do an inside check to see if she's lying? Oh, right, that's pretty great. 12.
12. From what you can tell, she doesn't really know what you're talking about.
I don't remember anything.
You don't have this like weird like thing that you do when you like
Could it?
I saw her get hit and go down the first time. You got hit
I
and
mean,
you went down.
could it have simply been something with where we are? Not.
Maybe the poison from that thing did something wacky. I mean, I
But
didn't
then
see what
she like
happened.
came back up and she was black with gold eyes. Not like that. Gold eyes, and then you like
I mean, they
took my life from me to do that.
They said things don't stay dead in this area.
Oh crap! I'm gonna go over and start stabbing that one again.
Okay.
I mean, that must be it, because I've never done anything like that before. I mean, I've been out before. So it's gotta be this place, right?
I guess.
Look, we're all tired. We could have seen anything. I don't know what you're talking about. I saw her skin black, but that's...
Are you doubting what I say?
I'm not doubting what anybody says. I'm just saying that it's a terrible place and we should not stay here where we just had a battle.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
but I'm about ready to die, so either we need to rest.
Cure wounds!
I
I don't know what that
use
does.
something
I'm
too.
gonna do Balm of the
Here,
Summer Cord on my
wound.
seals. I'm still dying. Oh, sorry, Fury.
9 points of healing.
5 points.
I have 17 out of 75.
16 out of currently 31.
Yeah, I'll do it again.
I
8 more points of healing
I'm-
for you, Callie.
I'm good enough to move on. We probably shouldn't hang around here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should move quite a ways away from here.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys begin moving. Kind
Ooh,
of
I have a crab cake.
It is expired.
Yeah, that's long gone.
Long expired.
That's like we remember we had that guy.
Okay. And her skin goes black and
She sucks all of our life out. Anger
Fine.
and rage.
Okay. So you guys, I need everybody to go and make stealth checks for me as you guys move forward.
just twice. so many
Natural
rolls.
20.
Nice.
Can we just negate anything I'm about to roll with that? Count both of ours just as a 10. It might.
Hey, that's not... 19.
19,
18.
18,
21.
21,
9.
9.
Do I need to add to it?
Natural
natural
20.
20,
No,
so-
it's 15 to 20 equals a success. You need at least 3 to be successful.
We
Okay.
got
You're
4.
gonna-
So, you guys creep along forward. The only reason it failed last time was the natural ones. So,
Two of them.
It was two.
I mean,
It was 2 of them. One's fine, but there was no natural 20 to cancel out the other one. So, all right. So you guys continue moving on creepily, slowly, and you are maybe about half a mile away from the base of Daxur Spire. You can see it off in the distance.
We're
Just
still in
away.
the
Yeah,
forest.
we still have about 12 minutes, so we're good. But you continue moving forward, and you can see that there's an opening. You can see that there's kind of just some rocky landscape that leads up to the base of the tower. It kind of, what would be almost like a little bit of an outcropping from the mountain that kind of extends and kind of rises into this small little, large mound, and that's where the tower or the spire was founded.
Do you guys think we should rest inside of the tower? Because I'm pretty sure not a lot of people can get in. No one has this map and knows the code.
The zombies, like,
There doesn't appear to be any zombies currently close to where you're at right
We
now.
go quick. We do the spells in the right order. I think we can get in and rest in pretty darn safe circumstances.
so looking at the map, is there any dangers just inside?
No,
No, not in the initial foyer.
no. We can rest in there. No one's going to be able to get in. They're not going to have this map and know the code. The zombies aren't going to be able to get in.
That's true.
We'll just have to assume there's no welcoming party.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's our best bet then.
Probably.
We need Necrotic to be the first one ready to go as we get up to the door, followed by Radiant. And then Fire Force Poison. Yeah, I may have the order, but those two are the first two.
I can do necrotic from 120.
I don't know how fast we have to do them, but we just have to do them in that order, I think, so without making a mistake. So creep across, or does anyone want to not go?
Creep across.
So you guys slowly make your way up, and you can see the large spire that rises before you. It's made of black stone. You're not sure whether it's charred or obsidian, whatever it is, but it's pitch black. And you see that as it rises up, at a certain point it begins to kind of spiral up as these tendrils, almost like made of stone, begin to rise up and then to erupt into like what would appear to be like horns that go off to the side. And you see the large emeralds set affixed upon the top of the tower, maybe half a mile up.
Half a mile
It is
up.
a tall tower.
Boy,
It is
Journeying in there
massive.
for a while.
I'm now imagining Demon Shaft. You look up, you don't see the top.
Exactly.
All right.
I
Do we
like
see the
Demon Shaft.
runes as we approach?
As you approach, you do see what appears to be a circle, a platform that it sets out, and you look off across the way, and you can see the dotted landscape, and you can see that there are probably several zombies, a giant zombie that are maybe half a mile off from where you are currently. They've begun shuffling in your general direction, but you see the circle. You see that the steps rise, and you can see the doorway, and you see 7 glyphs upon the door, and you can see right in front of the door there's a set of stairs and then a little platform, and you see a circle that is carved out of runes.
So we hit it with necrotic first.
Yep.
Who's stepping into the circle?
We're gonna do the spell.
I guess
Are you-
I will.
Okay. So you watch as Fury steps into the circle. This faint blue glow surrounds him. What do you do?
Do I just cast Chill Touch on?
Okay, so you cast the spell, and you watch as it almost seems to burn up along the rune. Black energy, and then kind of just seeps in, and you see it goes into the door, and you see a little bit of coloring come across the stone door. What's
Radiant.
next?
Radiant. So I'll step in and cast Sacred Flame.
Okay, so golden energy shoots across to the door. Slowly kind of gives it, and you watch as it fills in the door. It's filling in these weird cracks that you couldn't see. It looks like a flat surface, but they appear to be going in a specific design.
Ash, are you still feeling up to putting some fire in there?
Yep. Yep. So I'll step in.
Okay.
And I'll produce flame and
Okay, so
throw
you,
that.
you throw the fire, the little waft of fire, and it hits the room. Same thing.
Should I step in an outreach spell?
Force damage.
Oh, force.
Spiritual weapon.
So yeah, you're out.
Force, yeah, force isn't me.
So I'll step in.
You're staying in. You can't.
Oh, you're
you
still.
can't, you can't leave the barrier.
Okay, sorry. I was thinking. It
Oh,
was
so
like,
we're
Yeah,
all
I
in
thought
it
we were
right now?
stepping
You
in
three
and
are
out.
in the barrier.
Oh, okay. So force.
Oh.
So I get spiritual weapon out and
Okay.
ram it.
Okay, so you
I guess.
and you watch as it hits, and you watch as this green energy goes into the door.
Poison.
Poison.
Ash.
Okay, poison spray.
Gets sucked into the rune.
Cold.
Frostbite.
Covers the door.
Get ready to run in, guys. Lightning.
Lightning.
Okay, call lightning.
Oh,
That's all I got.
You watch as Ash slowly begins to raise her hands up above her, and
Is this a bit extreme?
I'm gonna turn around
only
and look at the
lightning spell I
zombies that are
got.
probably charging us right now. But, oh boy!
they're maybe about 120 feet away as you watch as the storm fully develops.
She's powerful.
Hits the door,
If only I didn't have a 33% chance.
spreads all across the door. You watch as the stone detonates.
Oh, are we gonna be able to shut the door behind us?
Go,
Okay, we go in.
go in.
Yeah.
Okay, so you all
Okay.
rush in.
Just like gonna break
Okay,
it.
so you make your way into there. You stop, you wait, you turn around. The pieces slowly begin to teleport, or like fly back to where it was. And you watch as first lightning sucks back up as these tendrils are pulled back up into the runes, one by one.
See, that wasn't so hard.
We made
And
it.
you guys look around.
I finally got to use that spell.
I'm going to just
you.
collapse
This is
on the
the-
floor.
As you guys look around, it is a completely barren stone chamber that you're in. You know from the map that there are hidden doorways that you can enter, but there's nothing on the walls. There's nothing on the floor. It's just a solid stone room that you're in. As you guys slowly set up to take your long rest inside Daxter Spire. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Okie dokie.
So, well done. Guys, we'll see you again. When are we playing next? Next Friday?
I don't know. We need to look.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Next week.
Let me double check. I think that's what we have planned. So people know that watch.
No, it's not next Friday.
Not next Friday.
I'll be out of town.
Okay. So we'll figure out a time and we'll post it on Instagram. So if you're not following us on Instagram, please check out Dicey at Dicey Adventures, and we'll have it on there. So we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.